Yep. That was music.
Hello and welcome to the Bashers. We're back. We've got semi-finals today. What's going on, Lanno? You need to let me know what's going on because I have no idea.
You're just putting your sentences in a line and maybe you'll put them together a bit later on.
Yeah, we'll worry about a lot of things, a little bit later on. But it is good to be back.
What you can see is within this camera angle and everything is fine and nice and tidy. And
There's no bubblegum and sticky tape holding everything together
going on
behind the scenes.
So it is finals day. We've got two illuminating finals. First up, we are
Elimination.
Illuminate. Oh no, you can't say that.
No.
We
Jeez,
are.
we don't want to... Why is it every week you try and kick us off the air?
We are on oval number 1, the main oval. So we will be showing you.
Well, we're not. If you
we're nearly on the oval.
If you look out to there, there's not a lot of people out on the oval.
Well, we're near the oval. We'll be telecasting both games today from oval number 1. We've got first place Tewantin-Noosa taking on fourth place Caloundra. And over on the other field, we've got second and third place, which is Caboolture and I do believe. So Statman Jack is here with us. Tell me a stat about that. Is it Maroochydore and Caboolture over on the other ground?
Before he throws a stat in, I'm gonna put a stat right out there.
Stat me.
This may be the first day that Statman Jack stays for both games that are happening.
Stay for stats.
Well, he's saved enough money over the previous ones to be able to take the whole day.
Actually, yes, we've got to get into that a little bit later. Sorry, I've just got some producing to do here.
Of course you do. Of course you do. You'll be able to do that off camera. No one can see what's happening over there.
Absolutely.
Looks like you're playing a keyboard.
It's not me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if you've joined us so far, the three who are waiting for us to go live, we're live. Feel free to come and welcome everyone to the stream. We've got our team numbers, which actually, that's something Jack could do. Somewhere around here, we've got a clipboard.
He's got
Tewantin-Noosa's stuff on it over there. There it is. And I've got a
and so just for you, for the record, Lanno, the viewers at home are just here. That's the camera. It's not here.
No, I was just looking what you were doing, actually.
What am I doing?
Well,
I'm going to be playing our favourite game very, very soon.
Sentencing and wording.
Something like that.
So as it flies, we have got Tewantin-Noosa sitting on top of the table. They've played fantastically and deservedly are in this final as the number 1 seeds. And they are looking to move through with one victory to the grand final a bit later today. And the toss has been had. Caloundra won the toss and they have put Tewantin-Noosa in. So that's what's going to happen.
So that'll be Tewantin-Noosa batting first.
I tell you, this is early for you to be putting stuff like that together.
Let's not be like that, Lanno.
Let's just get that one out.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a quick bus.
Okay.
So I actually feel like I'm part of the Caboolture cricketing establishment at the moment because I spent all day here, literally yesterday,
playing all night apparently.
Playing cricket and discussing cricketing things at the bar last night. Apparently I've got an honorary life membership now. And we've discussed a lot of things. I'm going to work some of those topics in very subtly today through the thing. And George, if you're out there, I mean, if you are, if you've made it through Warby's hexes he's been putting around, I hope you enjoy the day and I hope you've been a good boy. There we go. That's for George.
Here's some things for you to talk about, Lanno.
You got a list of things?
Well, sort of. Let's just take the score down for a sec. And
that's very good.
That's not the right one. Let's make sure I'm doing the right thing here. That's something for you to talk about. What's happening next week?
Next week is launching in to the start of our televised ladies cricket competition. We've got the pink stumps, and the first game we're going to be bringing you is bound to be a hot number because it is Palmwoods against Yandina, two of the top teams over the last many seasons of women's cricket. And
Also with usually a particular hatred between the two. I think that's more in the men's.
I don't think there's any hatred in the women's cricket game
That's very
at all.
true.
Very, very supportive. I can tell you that Mel Shelley, not only does she do pretty much everything and anything, she scored 50-something last week off about 20 balls. One of the few ladies that if you get a chance to go and watch her bat, there's going to be fireworks. Because there's sixes, there's fours, and a competition with her husband every week to see who can get the highest score, get the most boundaries.
It's always fun.
I think Mel's winning by a long shot, Dan. Pick up your act, mate. But not against Dan Ball. So we are live. If you're out there watching, do let us know in the chat. We've had the tick, 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 boom. Has just hit the chat. That's me.
Well, yeah, I saw that. There's been a few other things in there. Patman Sport, morning all. Morning, Patman. Good to have you. Congratulations on 600 subscribers. And we wish that we could be joining your live stream a little bit later on to celebrate that with you. Unfortunately,
we are doing such the same.
Yeah. We could call today our 200 subscriber live stream, even though it's just a semi-final and a grand final. But we hit 200 subscribers, so...
Yeah, we did.
Pretty happy with that.
Yeah, how many more till the competition? Another 100?
Well, another 100 by the end of the season in March, and we'll be giving away a GoPro, another helmet. We talk to the financier, and maybe this time we'll see about giving away a helmet with the GoPro to avoid any issues that we had last year.
A GoPro with batteries as well.
Yes.
That'll be good. Hopefully today, Jackie Sparkle's a new member of our kitchen sink team. She wears a helmet cam. Last week, you will notice, well, actually, there's no footage up yet. I didn't have time yesterday to do the last 10 minutes of editing on mine. But Jackie informs us she got a golden duck. So,
again.
It would have been a day in the park walking with Jackie.
Jackie, no, that was last week, wasn't it? So
yes,
she's playing today.
Today.
I was going to say, if she got a duck again today, hopefully you don't, Jackie. Fingers crossed that you don't. That would be particularly unlucky because that would have meant that 3 times she's worn a helmet cam and 3 times she's got a duck.
In celebration of that, should Quagmire just give her just a little walk across the screen, do you reckon?
Absolutely. It's for you, Jackie. Why, Quagmire?
Because you're worth it. Right. Well, Quagmire hasn't had much of a workout, but maybe today's the day. Finals. That's when wheels fall off. Perfect seasons come grinding to a halt, and Lanno puts the mocker on teams. So that's how that could go.
What's he doing? He's off to the bar.
He's on his way. Well, yep, say good day if you're out there. Trent, you're up early. Screen looks very bright. Turn the brightness down, Trent? Or
Oh, no, that's our camera. There's just because we're heavily in the shade. We've got...
the one that's on us.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Trying to get that looking nice. How about you guys talk for a little bit?
We'll talk. You produce. He's doing some Lutz and stuff like that. We'll call him Lutzy for the moment. So if you've been following the streams, Caloundra, this will be about the 4th game they've featured in, I do believe. So looking forward to some fireworks today. Have you brought any interesting stats for us, Statman Jack?
Well, Caloundra got bowled out yesterday cheaply.
Did they?
In not very many overs. Some would say that they had a batting collapse.
So what you're saying is that they've got a lot of runs left over.
Yes.
So they could score a lot of runs today.
They've got a lot of runs left in them.
In 'em.
Their key batsmen. So they'll be looking to use those runs today.
You would hope so, although I've spent several years with that premise running through my cricketing mind, and it's not a long journey for that run. But anyway, it'll happen. Big shout out to Jeremy Donahue and his duck yesterday. But it could have been worse. Could have been playing against your previous club and dropped their captain, being me, and juggled it to Phil Warby, who then juggled it and dropped it.
How many of the of Quagmires are you wanting to just casually send across the screen for this morning? Are you right with those?
There's all kinds of flipping and dipping going on here. How's that colour, Trent? You happy now? Oh, Trent says that the screen looks very bright, but it makes us look so much better. So maybe you shouldn't have adjusted that.
Well, the screen was bright, but none of us looked bright.
Well, the screen was so bright that Statman had to wear his shades, apparently.
Yes.
He's going through his...
He's a shady character.
Oh, dear. He's going through his Corey Feldman, I wear my sunglasses at night and daytime and in the shade and whilst commentating phase. He'll get over it sometime in his 20s. Tewantin-Noosa are out in the middle. They're like, come on, runs. We're out here. Going to get the umpires to bowl to him shortly. So today, knock on wood, we have our space station is fully operational. We have 4 camera angles for you, and the biggest angle of all, which you're on at the moment, it's ultra wide screen, as you can imagine. We do have, there we go, Caloundra coming onto the field. And who are our batsmen for Tewantin-Noosa, Jack? That should be in order, by the way.
It's Blake Steele.
No, Chris Wright.
Chris Wright and Blake Steele. Yes,
there we go. Chris Wright, he made very short work of Gympie the other night in our last live stream.
He did.
It was bish bosh bash, and thanks for coming. That was very interesting.
It was a bit Chris Lynn-like, I thought.
It was Chris Lynn-like.
I think he wanted to go home early and watch that 8 o'clock movie.
I think he wanted to go home and watch the stream again before the 8 o'clock movie, is what seemed to happen. Looks like Caboolture are batting over on the other game, on the other oval. We'll try to bring you some updates as we go through the day. Statman Jack will be giving us 5 or 10 over updates on that one.
And I apologise if I am not paying attention or not finishing sentences. I have a few things to do behind the scenes today.
But would you expect anything less from Max, really, people? Come on.
Let's not be like that.
You'd start wondering what was wrong. So we haven't got stump mics at the moment. We've a bit of a gremlin in the system. We hope to have that ironed out by the ladies' games.
Oh, we will.
Just quickly, it does look like Maroochydore won the toss over there and sent Caboolture into bat as well.
Good stat.
Well, Maroochydore yesterday lost the toss and was sent into bat and did well for them.
Unfortunately, yes.
You mean unfortunately?
From a neutral's perspective, it was okay, but from a biased perspective,
From a biased perspective, it was very hard not to yell out usual commentary things from the sideline.
We've got Josh Massey joining us in the chat. He was going to be in the chair today, but I
asked him yesterday.
Prior engagement. He's got to go to a
Congratulations on that. Best of luck to you both.
Go to a... Oh, someone's just dropped their bacon sandwich, I think. He's having to go and look after Ivy later on today, apparently. The bin chicken's up to something. Partying on, dude. And he's cheering on Caloundra, it would seem. Trent wants to know if Jeremy's duck was a golden or a diamond. It was platinum. It was that good. Ask him about it.
I think we're looking a bit dark now. What do you say?
It's fine.
Fluctuates.
For a second there, I had to replay what you just said and went, oh, no, that's okay.
I went for it.
All right, opening the bowling will be...
Oh.
Wicket over on the other field.
That's about half the amount of noise that they made yesterday when someone got Steve Ledger out.
Well, I heard he teed off.
He did 70 off not a lot of balls. So camera 2's got the celebration over there. Look at that. Well done, camera 2. That'll be Jesse all over it.
Well, he's probably listening to us. Umpires signalling that they're ready. Someone standing right in front of our camera. The camera operator just go...
Bowler is...
Can we see the back of the...
I might send... might get some instructions to our camera operators.
Could be the palm, is it? It is. Cockerham. Left arm tweaking palm. Just working their way into it. That's 2 dots, which I should probably add to the score. Another dot.
It's going to be somewhat annoying if that fielder field's there all day.
Well, we can see about a grassy knoll and having him dealt with. There it goes. In the air, in the gap, I think. It's going to be all the way. Oh, great dive. Well captured too. They've got that right. That was real good. They've run 2.
How good are the cameras? Straight onto the marks, doing their thing.
Gets the dive right in front of the clubhouse.
This is the Bashes.
Trent Lohman says Brendan Kelly was in the way. Tell Brendan Kelly to get out of the way.
I believe that might be number 19.
Yep.
It's interesting how you work that out.
I know.
Reverse. It's like using the X method to check your multiplication. If you've ever heard of that. Oh, that's straight, and that'll be 4 runs.
No, because number 19's down there.
Oh, come on, number 19. Mr. Kelly. How am I supposed to make bold proclamations like that if they're not coming true?
It's a good start to the innings, that over. Nice and tidy.
It was. Some great camera work, great camera work.
Good cricket.
I might just check.
Bit of fielding. That was nice effort down on the boundary.
Cricket happened.
Looks like
It's a 2020 semi-final. Semi-final. I didn't say anything otherwise. You've got no proof.
Looks like number 2 is the new bowler.
Number 2. That'll be Mr. Underhill, Frodo.
Oh, shouldn't he be... shouldn't Hill be bowling before Underhill?
Are we going through this again? It's going to happen again.
My jokes never get old.
We're going to have to add in a grand
joke.
Old joke.
Get off my lawn, would you? Stealing my jokes, the young fellas.
All right, Frodo. He's just come back from Mordor. Oh, it's happening again, and it's not happening again. I think we've got the best view ever today.
You can see both fields.
We can see both fields.
You can see 4 cameras.
The production studio is slightly differently set up today. It's all good.
Okay. Did we say who the bowler... Oh, it was Underhill.
Underhill.
Yeah.
We went through an entire dialogue on it. I feel like
I even made an old joke and I've forgotten.
it sort of should be the end of the over, but he hasn't bowled a ball yet. Here we go. Oh, he's got hands to it.
Still
Should run
going.
2, I think. They can take 3? No, just 2.
Looks like a quick outfield.
I think after the rain last week and a full day Friday, Saturday of sun, these fields should be perfect. I can tell you, after playing on number 2 yesterday, it's like a carpet. I did a dive and nothing. It's like
Mikey was saying
like a
that
feather-top bed.
as well. He was talking about on the field, felt like he was walking on air. Told him he shouldn't probably be playing cricket if he's
feeling that way.
had that sort of thing.
Wow. Ooh, that was odd. Sounded like he played it with his pad.
Well, it can't be Maroochydore because no one appealed.
Exactly.
Welcome to the chat, Pete McCauley. You there?
Oh, you summoned him.
Haven't said it 3 times yet.
Oh, that is high in the air. No one there. That might be gone.
6 up.
That is a big 6. Wonder if we've got a replay on that today.
No.
No replay on that.
No, production team's telling me that nothing available on that one. Well, not the shot anyway. That's what I'm getting in my ear.
Right. You want to have a word to them, I reckon.
I should do. Because, yeah, it's really got this thing that's directly into my ear, which is very different when you've got this coming into my head as well. We're all technical here.
For anyone that thinks that normally we've we're talking up our switcher and how awesome she is. She's not actually here today, so if we drive the bus over the switcher, it's because it's Max.
Hey,
Oh, I'm
no
not
need to get into that sort of thing.
pulling back the curtain. Oh, I think he hit that.
Sounded like it. If only we had stump mics. Whose fault was that, Lanham?
That was the stump mic's fault, actually. And technology. And 2.4 gigahertz. All of those things. Underhill in. Oh, looks like we've decided we're going shopping in Bunnings or another store for a kitchen sink setup. If they want to know how to play that, I will have my own versions coming out in my helmet cam from yesterday. Plenty of kitchen sink suds being slopped around. Oh, whip. That'll be 4 runs.
The cameraman's not entirely sure where it's gone. And he's found it.
4 runs, and that was
Over.
Caboolture.
76. Is that Steele?
Yes.
That's Blake Steele with a couple of big wallops in that over.
Oh no, sorry, that's right.
You're right. That's correct. Just check this score. Thankfully, it's been live scored today. We've got Kathy and we've got the one and only Rocket, legend of scoring in Southeast Queensland. Needs a shout out, so if you're out there, say good day in the chat to Rocket. He does watch these back and has a bit of a chuckle. He goes, I can't believe those idiots get away with putting this out there live. He told me that this morning. Thanks for that, Rocket.
It's good to have so many enthusiastic people and great supporters.
People are very keen to tell us how rubbish we sound. They still tune in every week. It's great. There we go. That's a flick. Are they going to take 2?
Doesn't look like it.
No, just 1.
Speaking of right, he's got the 3rd most runs in the T20 comp this year.
Not surprised.
Good stat.
Average of 30 with 210 runs.
Nice. Jeez, you should
I'd say
look
you
at
should
doing
get paid
stats.
more, but
I don't know about that. Oh, defensive shot. He's just showing off now. Want to be careful playing defensive shots. You get out on them. It's the Pom, Jack Cochran. And that is right on 70, well, with 76 on his back. He didn't wait long on that. Are we going to get a dive?
no.
Into the rope. 4 runs. Four runs with the replay from our production team.
Looks like Jack Cochran's got the most wickets in the T20 comp for Caloundra so far.
Good competition. Leading wicket taker against their leading run scorer of the opposition.
Indeed.
And defensively. It's just waiting for the right ball, it looks like. I find that makes for a lot of stress. If you treat every ball like it's the right ball, then there's no stress, is there?
Until you're out.
Till you're out. And that's the right ball. Look at that, launch.
It's a glorious shot.
4 runs.
Looks to be 4. And
Go.
over.
That is none for 24 off 3 overs. Good start. Running at 8 per over. I'll just check that back with my X multiplication checking I learned off Chris Dellett last night. And I've got 3,026. I think you need to pick up on that, fix that up, Pirate.
It is none for 24.
He's giving us some master classes in mathematics. If you've had a quote from him recently, I apologise. Probably owes you some money back.
Just a bit.
All right.
Looks like we've got a new bowler, number 4.
Number 4, you sure it's number 4? Oh, yes.
Yes.
It's Tebby.
Ah.
Teb, burglary is about to commence, apparently.
That looks like a number 4 to me.
Yes.
Funnily enough, he was the leading wicket taker in 2nd grade last year.
Got the big call up. Matty Teb.
Isn't it great when clubs do that? You got some wickets in seconds. Oh, I might
Up you
try you in first.
What? You did well in 7th. Have a go in first.
Let's not talk about Namble.
Oh, full toss. That's coming towards us.
Tell you what, I think that's 4.
It's going to take a slide.
Oh,
Well
good work.
fielded. Great stuff.
And
Good arm. Great job. Cricket just happened yet again.
fence got in the way. Cameron wasn't entirely sure what happened there, but it looked interesting. Some, heads popping up over the fence after the ball's been thrown back.
If those weren't the pictures you wanted to see, please don't take offence to it. Thank you. I don't know that Statman has gone on to the tally this season so far with a dad joke yet.
Don't think so.
Ooh. We managed to get Chatty, known to his Maroochydore club mates as Chad,
For some reason.
Chatty dropped his first dad joke last week at age 14.
They start him young.
Oh, Dr. Phil's going to be all over that. Here we go, Tebby. Well done. I'm guessing Tebby doesn't watch these live streams back. Still hasn't returned that email I've been referring to.
Either that or he watches these live streams back.
And he still hasn't returned the email. Look, we like to share things that his teammates tell us. Pete McCauley's in the chat.
Oh, no.
Just said
If he's in the chat, how is he supposed to be here later on?
he's all talk. He's not coming here. We are in beautiful Caboolture, of course. Host of the finals this year.
Got beautiful grounds here.
Very, very nice. Good venue for cricket.
Just rearranging his helmet there.
Nathaniel Robertson out there, is it?
I got to do that after every ball.
He had a bit of a bat yesterday and adjusted his helmet somewhat.
Looks like we've Harry Potter's joined us in the chat with some lightning bolts.
Ah. At Deliciousness. Hi, Deliciousness.
Just a lob.
He's chipped that up onto the green and his caddy says no, just putt that.
I think he got that as much as he wanted. Lucky we're not on camera.
Yes. Here we go. Tab. Oh. Got a bit of a toe on that. Speaking of toe, my toe hurts.
Just got a Yorker.
No, I full-blooded drive into my toe yesterday.
Oh, what type of car? I'll get that one for myself.
Yes, well done. What's the updated score there, Jack?
None for 28 off 4 overs.
There we go. That's exactly where ours will tick over to when the internet kicks in. Oh, there it is. That's good. What do we got? Kevin Elliott. G'day, Kevin. One of Caloundra's #1 fans up the seas. Pat Man. May need to get a raised platform to film from. Is that you, Pat Man? Don't be so down on yourself, mate. I've seen shorter people. Oh, wait, are you talking about us? Oh, I think he's talking about us with the people in the way. Whoops, I may have just... Moffo, yes, there will be score updates, mate. So far, Maroochydore are fielding. There's been 111 appeals and I think 1 wicket. Oh, wow. Like to see a replay of that.
Would you just?
He smoked that.
A caught and bowled that almost went for 6. That was quite the wallop, not going to lie to you. Although sometimes I do. But not this time. Just 2 there?
No, that was a 4.
I did go for 4.
Yes, yeah.
Wasn't sure. Sure I was not. Liam Moffat, chalk up the queue. Right. So at the end of this over, it'll be the 5th over, and Statman will have an update on the other game.
I will.
You'll have that, so you know where we're at, and also if there's any notable things that we need to know over there.
Well,
Something notable just happened. Another wicket's just fallen over there. All right, here we are. Cockram still on. It's very economical, keeps the scores down. Might be bowling him out by the seam of things. Oh, that is 6 all the way. Look out, people.
Big.
That's been hit over towards the President Steve's childminding facility. Over the side there. Popper Steve.
Just as we were speaking of economical bowling, and he gets
Yeah.
6.
I probably need to say that I'm never going to win the lottery.
Commentators curse that.
See if that can happen. Wampa. And he's gone again, but this time didn't get all of it. Clonkish, you would say. Shot by Walter Clonkite.
Looks like that's the end of the over, that one.
Very good. I'll make that maybe none for 39 at the end of the over.
I believe so, yes.
Yep. What are you doing? What do you got updates for me over at the...
Number 2.
Number 2, Jack.
Caboolture are 2 for 8. P. White and J. Coffin have both been bowled out by R. Anderson.
Oh, Mr. Anderson. Coffo's gone.
Coffo
White
was
is gone.
for a 16-ball duck for Coffo
Wow, that's very rare.
and a 4-ball duck for Preston White.
Jeepers.
And Mr. Bollicino himself is not out in 4.
Well, there'll be lots of things pinned to him over there.
Looks like it must be a tough wicket to bat on over there at the moment.
Well,
Pretty hard yesterday, wasn't it, Lanno?
yeah, let's go with that, shall we? I didn't get bowled. Jeremy, did you? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Kiwi, if you're watching the stream, big lover of cricket, comes back for the first game in 3 years, drives all the way down to Caboolture to get a golden duck. Well done, mate.
That is tough.
Matty Tebb in. It's lofted and taken. What a catch. Fantastic catch there by Gibbsy.
Was Blake Steele with a lofted drive straight to Gibbsy.
Rod Gibbs, moving like a man at least 40 years his junior. All right. Now, do we need to keep an eye out for a foot tap? No, I'm not seeing a foot tap. Here we go. Look at this replay. Thinks I'll just hit that on the up and out of nowhere. Look at this. Moves like a panther, like an agapanther.
At first glance, you didn't think he was any chance. And
No.
Next thing, it's in his hands.
Hit his turbo boost.
That was Blake Steele getting out there.
Steele gone.
Never really got a start to the innings. Only faced a couple of balls.
Can't quite see the number on the new batsman, but I'm assuming one of the cameras will have it in a moment here.
Well, he walks like it might be Jared Officer.
Number 6.
It is a very high-ranking sort of walk.
He's got somewhat of a stoop when he walks. And what have we got? Number 6.
I believe it is Jared Officer.
I'm going to give myself a nope, nope, nope. There we go.
Yeah, you got there in the end.
Well, you pressed it, not me.
It's because
I tried
the
all
only
the other
button
ones.
that I know where it is, because every time I say a joke, I'm like, can I press it?
There it is.
There we go.
Could have been worse. Luckily, I didn't say anything like you can't say during a stream, so that's all right. I was in discussions last night with Phil Warby about whether he was maybe going to join us in commentary, and he said, am I allowed to say or that you're... And I said, maybe you can just watch the stream from the clubhouse. He was okay with that. I think he's just sent that in. Oh, that's back leg.
Tell you what, that must have been close.
That went down on a knee, and I think it's hit
And he's
his,
given it his leg by.
it's hit his thigh, I'm pretty sure.
Sounded like thigh pad.
It was thigh-ish. Looks like my cricket's a little bit
Slow.
stuck. Oh, what was that?
Is that going to be caught? No.
No, it's just plugged. One hand, one bounce. Needed a beverage to pull off that backyard wicket there.
Tell you what, if that appeal was more like a Maroochydore appeal, I think that would have been given
Probably
out.
would have given it. You need a bit more desperation in your appeal, don't you?
Nothing's as good as a Maroochydore appeal.
Nothing beats it. Everyone in a Maroochydore team is a genuine keeper.
And an umpire.
And a bowler.
And a batter.
Well, they're not all batsmen. Some of them don't bowl.
True. It's true. Oh, I think that's gone straight in the air. Taken. So the wheels are falling off here.
That's not what Tewantin-Noosa's going to be wanting.
2 quick wickets.
I should probably add the previous wicket, do you think?
Possibly. Speaking of wickets and appeals, it's Maroochydore again.
Looks like it's catching.
And I think that guy is going on a lap of the oval.
Obviously, it's someone that's never bowled or
I don't
taken a
think
wicket.
the camera operators caught that one. Caught the catch.
That was Scoobit that got out.
Schubert. Matty Schubert.
I think it is now Scoobit.
Well, I do see a bird on the field, and I'm surprised that our camera operator's not all over that.
Hold on. Well, he's probably just heard that and
be ready for him.
Well, this is helpful. It looks like
There
the
it
batsman
is.
with no number.
There it is.
he's got a friend.
Oh, come here. Hey, come here. Oh. Is it phlebotomist? Is that the... or is that insects?
Ornithologist.
Ornithologist.
As any good James Bond fan will tell you.
Well, that sums me up to a T then. Don't worry about our score. It's just wondering what's happening at the moment with my cricket being an over and a half behind at the moment. Waiting for the satellite to come into range. Tab in.
Ooh.
Oh, he wants to give another wicket away.
Oh, he's dropped it.
That one's like... It's gone in the mouth of the clown and then flipped up out...
Wasn't happy with it.
No.
Spat it out.
Yeah. When I say mouth of the clown, that probably doesn't sound so good when you talk it back.
It looks to be the end of the over.
I mean
Let's
the clown
have a look
like
at
the
this one
show.
back.
Now you put the ping pong ball in the clown's mouth. I'll just stop
Did
talking
he
now.
catch? Oh,
And
just
then
at the end, and the
reject.
ball's
Out it
bouncing
came.
out the side.
Unfortunate. It was a skipper, wasn't it, Mr. Underhill?
Tell you what, that's going to be a tough talk in the change room in the innings break.
Yeah.
Are you a local business? Do you want your business to be seen by local viewers? If only there was some sort of local sport that lots of people watched.
Yeah, we're back.
It's always the way where the skipper puts a catch down and all of a sudden the drinks break chat is, look, there's been some tough chances, guys. We just need to see if we can hang on to them. And, but tough chances, all of them. Not that I have to give that chat. Mark Donaldson took another catch yesterday and informed us yet again. Still hasn't dropped one for Nambour.
Really?
So,
Throwing down the gauntlet there, Seth.
Seth still hasn't caught one for Nambour, has he?
Oh, he told me yesterday that he dropped absolute city yesterday. And at the end of the game, I said, oh, mate, that catch or not catch was horrible. He said, yeah, but I got one, 50-50. That's good odds. I'm like, nah.
Not so much. Ooh. Who is no number?
I am not sure. There is.
I've got no number.
They've all got numbers, so it can be Max.
Okay, it's Max.
It's not left-handed.
And the bowler is number 7.
Number 7. That'll be Bailey.
Last year, number 7 was the captain.
Jake Danian.
If my cricket would update, that would be nice.
Real good. I feel like I'm detecting performance-enhancing mullet out there. Or am I just blind?
6-1.
Business up front. Oh.
If this is the batting order, that is Lewis Waugh out there batting.
Louis Waugh? Could be.
It says here that he's a long-suffering West Tigers supporter.
Oh, I heard about that. Apparently they don't mention it to him. It does look like Louis Waugh.
I'll tell you what, If Pete McCauley knew what was happening on that field, he'd be down here straight away.
He'd be in the commentary right here, trying to talk me through it.
Pat Man's asking in the chat, are you guys starting on the women's next week? Should we tell him? Should we keep that a secret?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
We're starting on the women's next week.
We are. It's everywhere. It's all over our channel. Let's go to Facebook. Look for TV. What? Telestream.tv. It's on there.
Is that Jeremy over there?
Flipped it off the legs. Could be.
Is he a Caboolture player now?
Yes, he is. That's the Jeremy I've been talking about that we played yesterday that got a duck.
I was a bit confused. I thought he was still an handball player.
Well, in his heart he is. Just a small bus. It's like a four-seater. Oh,
Shot.
that's going to go for 4 runs. I played a similar shot yesterday for 2.
Just went to the boundary.
I saw it dribble into the rope.
Nice little start here for Jared Officer. He's played some convincing shots.
Well, someone needs to steady the innings a little bit and then just sneak the run rate up to 6, to 8.
There's no better person than an officer to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, no, I don't know that qualifies. Maybe it's a just nearly.
Okay.
Did you know that cricket is the #1 sport currently being watched in this stream? To advertise, contact sponsor at telestream.tv.
So I think we can confirm the other batsman is Lewis Wall.
Well done. Good research, Max.
Doing what I can.
Coming back to whatever sentence we left somewhere in the ether back there.
Looks like the new bowler is number 16, Caloundra.
That's
a very, very good observation of you there.
this is
I could almost see that even with my eyes.
this is DeCowie,
Ah, DeCowie.
the man with the foot stomp celebration. So where's our Caloundra fans?
Can we get a foot stomp?
There's a bit of chat going on, actually. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in.
Got Pat Man again in the chat. Aren't you meant to be live streaming today, Pat Man?
No. He starts at 12.
Ah. What's he doing here? Picking up a few pointers. Ooh, thought he'd sneak a quick one there.
Tell you what, it's a good day to be a Maroochydore fan this weekend. I heard Matty Watson, the man, got 91 runs yesterday.
That's one thing I did yell from the sideline yesterday. I said, Matty Watson, the chat's going wild.
The fangirls are going crazy.
I thought it was man fans.
Oh, yeah, the man fans.
He's lucky a keeper because he'd have to bowl otherwise, scoring runs like that. Bit high. Ooh.
Been given, LBW.
Well, forgot that it is Louis War, so the top of the pad isn't necessarily going over.
So that was a close one, that one.
What are we going to sort this out there?
The cow, he's striking in his first over.
Did we get a foot tap? I don't know.
Wonderful vision there in those replays. In that case, seeing a lot.
If I stand corrected, that looks like Kratzy is coming out to bat.
Kratzy's a tall gentleman.
I feel like it's number 7, in which case it would be Kratzman.
So I believe it's 3 for 51
Yes, it is.
off 7.1. There we go.
Should be a My Cricket scorer.
Well, glad that my cricket finally came back and joined us in the interwebs. Another Maroochydore appeal for no result over there. Going to be put on the naughty appeal step shortly.
Do you think they'll be banned from appealing one day?
Not Maroochydore.
If cricketers start getting banned from appealing, then Lanno won't be able to play.
What?
I'm trying to say you're appealing.
You've got me confused now.
Well, you're going to say thank you, but you're going to say you.
DeCowie in. Just an easy one to a deepish cover McRegion.
Deep extra cover.
Look, we're not about being technically correct when it comes to descriptions here.
Deep extra cover. That sounds like a
Come on.
fielding position. I'll let the chat work that one out.
Oh, yes.
Good over here from DeCow.
That and a gun. That's all you need.
I think, let's not get too much into COVID talk, but I think extra cover, that'd be double masking, wouldn't it?
Oh, I'm not prepared to have anything to say about that.
You can leave me hanging here. Oh, I don't know if the camera's got that. We'll have to see. But it looks to be another wicket.
At the very least, if you didn't get that, go for the foot celebrate. There it is. I've seen it myself. But we didn't get it on camera. But I can confirm it happened.
The foot stomper's out.
Oh, very
foot
easy
tapping.
catch. Very easy catch there in the end. And just casual. Oh no, he's the drink walker there. I was like, who's the person just casually walking across the field?
He's just on his way back from the shops.
Yeah. You're like the guy at Tewantin-Noosa the other night on his way to the shops and then stood next to the tent just listening to us the whole evening.
Yeah, new subscriber. Whoever that drink walker is, he looks like he had a growth spurt overnight.
I believe that's Harry Lee.
Ah, that would make sense. He's about the age to be having an overnight growth spurt of 11 to 12 inches and going, I need to eat a lot to fill in now.
Some Caloundra boys on the field joining us in commentary there for a sec.
Yes.
Looks like the new batsman's the skipper, Jacob Denian.
Jacob Denian is in.
Looking to guide Tewantin-Noosa to a decent score here, I think.
Well, you may think that. He might have other plans.
He may be one of the outgoing batsmen.
Well, I've heard he's not afraid of putting himself out there, so I wouldn't say he's a retiring shy violet at all. Well, we've got a former captain and a captain at the crease together. Well, kind of. I believe Kratzy at some point in the last 17 and a half millennia has been a captain. Probably that deserved a bus. I don't think he listens, so we're all right.
So the score's 4 for 53.
Maybe.
Watch local, be local, play local, support local. Your advert here. This advert's brought to you by Telestream.tv.
We're back live.
Score may or may not be 4 for 53. I feel like it is. So let's go with that. Always go with your gut feeling.
KFC. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Well, Haffy yesterday was fielding and he had a gut feeling. You'll probably ask him about that maybe.
Oh, if he's in the chat.
I'm not prepared to. Well, he was maybe going to be here playing.
That's well bowled.
That was a well-disguised slow ball. No parade, no billboard with that. Jack Edwards, I'm looking at you. There were a few parades and billboards yesterday in 5th grade.
When isn't there in 5th grade? You haven't figured out by now, 5th grade is actually the top grade in the Central Coast divisions.
I tell everyone that every
He says
week.
that in the kitchen sink each week.
Every week in the kitchen sink. I make sure everyone's aware of that. Sometimes I don't know the right word to describe it, but I'll make one up.
We don't make up words. Clonk has quite often been used in common vernacular.
It's going to go into the Oxford dictionary of Maroochydore sayings. Oh, that
As-
could beat him.
It has beaten him, but number 19.
Number 19.
Mr. Kelly.
All over that. 2 taken.
What other words haven't we made up? Glod. That's
Glod.
a very popular word. It was actually used to describe in the ways in which ladies would put hair gel and hair product into their hair.
Ooh.
Just going to go ahead and give you one of them. 1 run taken. Hopefully Max will be alive with us next week.
What?
At the first women's game that we're going to be streaming.
That makes sense. Glod, you glod the stuff into your hair?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's glob. Glob with a B.
Beautiful day for cricket. The weather, the sun is shining. Birds are tweeting. But the only chirp we can hear is Max driving a bus over himself and the women's competition.
I'm looking forward to the women's competition with, you know, stump mics and a few other fun bits and pieces because
I'm just going to be ready over here on the dad joke button.
I'm not even making a joke. I genuinely am looking forward to the competition.
Here comes the joke. Now he's playing the long game.
That looks to be the end of the over.
Could be. Looks like my cricket's having some issues.
Well, score to me looks to be
Spot
4
on.
for 5.
56.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
We all know the rental market on the Sunshine Coast isn't that great, so we've got a fantastic spot that you can buy. Great views and 1920 by 1080 pixels. It could be yours. Contact sponsor at telestream.tv.
Just a quick update from the Maroochydore Caboolture game. Caboolture is 4 for 24 off 10 overs.
4 for 24, you say?
Yes, with Reed Anderson getting 3 for 5 off 4 overs with a maiden.
Wow.
Some impressive figures there from Maroochydore.
That's Brent Mackey like.
Brent Mackey does it once a season.
The Cowie in. Played straight.
1.
Just taking one on that one. If you pick that up at home.
I think these two batsmen with a bit of experience behind them will just be playing some smart cricket for a couple of overs, just see themselves in.
Is that a new Apple device or
No.
sensible cricket?
It's actually a new
smart
type,
cricket?
new type of cricket bat, I heard.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, it's far too much sensible talk coming from Statman over there. We might have to mute him in a second. Wide? No?
Talking of sensible, that was a sensible leave.
In a T20
Have you been
game,
watching basketball?
there is absolutely no place for a leave in a T20 game unless your name rhymes with Blark Bonaldson.
No, I disagree. There is space for leaves, and that's where you should be aiming. So, there's plenty of trees around the field there.
There it was.
That's where I would be aiming.
I knew it was coming.
Shout out to my sister. She knows exactly what I mean when I say leaves.
Let's get that
No,
in
that's not
early.
a dad joke. That's a 30-year-old joke.
Leaves home.
No, my sister wrote a poem called Leaves.
Ah. She's probably happy
They
that you're
attempted to
mentioning
record it at some stage.
Good, T. Come on, boys. Just one.
that. Well, your sister being one of the #1 fans of our stream.
I wouldn't say that.
She watched one. Does she know that you do this?
I think she knows that I do it.
Well, it's got to be a start, surely. The Cowie in. Kratzman keeps that one out.
Tell you what, Cowie looks fired up here.
He does. He's full of vim and vigour.
And foot stomps.
Down here, lads. Talking every ball here, boys.
Oh, I think it's telling us we need to be talking every ball.
Well, he's doing it for us. That's Dowd in the field. If you're wondering, there's absolutely no doubt about that now. That's been kept out. Single into the over. 4 for 59 off 10. We'll have some predictions
Agrees.
after we think about them, and then we'll tell you what those predictions are going to be. We have an update from the other game, Jack, after 10 over.
Have you ever wondered why people talk so quickly in some advertising? It's because there are only 15 seconds. There's no time. Oh,
Another 7 seconds.
turns out there's time. So what could you say about your business in 15 seconds?
Well, none of you said this. Oh, we're back. No.
Welcome back. And what's the score in the other game?
4 for 31, Caboolture.
With the bat.
Off 11 overs.
Okay, 31.
Bollicino is out.
Out. It's all to be done over there.
It's like call
Did he
it
get
Ryan.
Baldacino?
He was actually caught.
Quartacino.
Okay, change of bowler. Maybe.
That's actually a pretty good shot.
No, it's still number 7.
Number 7, that's Bailey.
Bailey.
Bailey must be bowling out. Bowling Bailey out. Yeah. Didn't go how I thought it would. It's all right. Turned around the corner. There'll be one there. So,
Nice, foot stomping in the field.
yes. If everyone would like to put their predictions together, including you in chat, let us know what you think after 10 overs at 4 for 60. What are we looking at? I'm going to say
Cricket.
153.
I'm going to say 127.
Ooh. Jack, what do you got, stat man?
I'm going 130. I think Tewantin-Noosa's got too much quality that they'll get some runs at the back end, unless Caloundra can get a few more wickets before the end of that.
Well, that's my thoughts. Pete McCauley, Swans on fire. I can only assume you're trying to put them out from a distance with beverage consumption.
Good change up.
Josh Wilkinson, he's joined us. One of the #1 supporters of the Lighthouses. Tapper, tapper, tapper. Yes, I saw it, but we'll try and capture it on camera when we can. Danielle Mola, always a good day to be a Maroochydore fan. Don't encourage Pete McCauley, please, Danielle. Are you playing today? I'm guessing not, because you should be playing now, unless you're batting.
Well, they are bowling over there, so...
Well, Danielle's in the ladies.
How are they going? Is she still in lockdown or?
Not sure. I'm sure she'll tell
Are
us
you
in a
still
moment.
in lockdown? Are you playing today for Maroochydore?
Because was it Gabby that got some runs last week?
I don't know. You're the kitchen sink producer.
Well, thanks for that. Hey, I finally managed to catch us up.
Get there, boy, get there, boy.
Got one helmet cam to come out this afternoon, this evening, and then we'll be ready to go with this last week.
How good was the kitchen sink? I quite appreciated the comeback of the episodes there. Now, those of you who haven't seen any of the kitchen sink, that's our weekly wrap-up of cricket along the coast, on the Sunshine Coast. The best
Scores?
I was going to say best
Produce?
presenter
Oh.
does rounds.
Does grades 7 to 4 is what he's trying
No, does
to say.
grades 3, 2 and 1. And we're going to prove that because our viewers are going to like whichever ones, you go over to those videos and like them. So if you see a good commenter, a good presenter that's presenting those, you should like the video. Whereas if you see Lanno...
If it's going to be like that, I will start editing your videos in a non-conducive manner.
What are you going to do? Edit out my bad jokes?
He might just edit you out of the video.
I'll just put something else in there.
He'll just cut it up. This week, kitchen sink.
I'm going to put the scores up and have a picture of a bird walking around. For 15
Well, we'll have
minutes.
plenty of those. Plenty of those on file.
Jesse just got the bus driven over him. Oh, that is high.
Ooh, that's big.
That is higher than a 1970s party.
Just a 4.
That 4. It certainly had some air under it.
So that was a much
Yeah, it's
needed
kind of like the
boundary.
field.
I missed that, Jack. What was that?
It was a much needed boundary there for Tewantin-Noosa.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said something amusing. Well,
Only
just
Something about me crossing a boundary.
Oh, it had plenty of air under it, like a night at a curry house. Is what I was thinking. Yeah, it's a bit hard to get under that one.
Love that plum, love that boy.
That's a dot.
Cochrane there, throwing himself on the ground to stop the ball.
Indeed. That's the Pom way. You do. You get in the trenches.
do it all for your team.
Probably no French fielders out there. They'd be running away from the ball, wouldn't they?
I think sometimes.
DeCowie in. Do you do it in any particular order or just random?
I actually think that cricket has been in either the Olympics or the Commonwealth. It must be the Olympics because France, I believe, took home the gold for cricket.
Really?
You know,
If only we had a
if I'm in the
man.
chat, if anyone's in the chat,
Here we go.
yeah, whatever. I'm going to go back to.
If anyone could finish that sentence for Max.
Oh, misfield
It's
there.
gone through.
That's
Down
not
the hill.
what Caloundra needs.
Down the hill for 4.
But again, Caboolture very happy with it.
Kratzy's going to his strong areas around the corner there. Bit like watching Phil Warby yesterday, trying to play everything from outside off stump down to square leg. Put 3 blokes down that side and he didn't know what to do. He was crying at one point.
What happens?
Well, you know, he loves his cricket, his warps. Loves his cheesecake even more. Guarding his cheesecake that he got last night. No one else got any cheesecake, just Phil Warby. Dug that out like a 2020 hit by Bruno Mars. I'm all over every era with my dugout comparisons. I've got to say, quite impressed with myself.
I'm wondering why you've muted Jack.
I was having a drink.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Didn't want to hear him pop the top off a cold one.
This early in the morning.
Over here, just past 10 o'clock in the morning. Anyone watching from over any seas? Where are we watching? Who wins the furthest away viewer today?
Will there be a wicket in the next over? Magic 8 Ball says no. Will Max forget his lines? Yes!
Welcome back.
Bit of an update on some of the chat. Patman, in answer to our question of what people are doing, he said, what am I doing here? Watching the best available broadcast of local cricket on the coast. Thanks, Patman.
Is he watching one of his?
Appreciate it. Sam Ibe,
Oh, the bin chicken.
the bin chicken's in the chat.
Happy birthday, Sam.
Happy birthday to Ibe. Mentally, he just turned 9. Yeah, have a bus for your efforts. Hope you got a birthday mullet, mate. Better than the last one you had. That was outstanding.
Enhancing mullet, that.
It was. Although it didn't enhance the performance greatly.
It was the opposite.
It was.
It's like number 2 bowling here. So I think that's Sam Underhill.
Opening bowler back into the attack.
Yes. Short. It's going to be too high.
Still bowling before Hill.
Yes.
Don't encourage him. What is this? I'm not going to get surrounded. Josh
Bringing
Massey.
him over to the dark side.
Josh Massey saying g'day to Ibe. Josh Wilkinson from Caloundra. He's got a bit to say. It's quite interesting. We'll get to that in a second. Oh, pop, pop, pop.
Danny given a chance there.
Josh Wilkinson said, lads, need the wide angle lens here. Bailey's glutes are blocking the vision. I think you're giving him a bum rap there, quite frankly. Yes, thank you. It's one there. Danielle has told us, yes, she's still in hotel quarantine.
What's quagtine?
It's a word that I hope to gloss over until you pulled me up on it. Thanks for that, Max. Really
Do what I
appreciate
can.
it. Really good. Hopefully playing next week. Liam Baker's joined the chat.
Oh, no.
Oh.
He's saying real batsmen go twice.
He's actually... Oh, that had a bit of wheels on it. I'll read word for word what he said. Jack Bambling looking as beautiful as always. That's exactly word for word as he said. Oh, Liam, you need glasses.
Do you want to borrow mine?
I think maybe that's what's swaying him.
Oh, I get the feeling the batsman wasn't too happy with that.
No. I think he wanted to turn that around to leg.
Good boy. Love that.
And that's the end of the over.
I feel like it might be 4 for 77.
Will there be a wicket in the next over? Magic 8 Ball says no. Will Max forget his lines? Yes.
Well, you haven't had some kind of mental problem or episode. That was the same ad twice in a row, but don't worry about it. I couldn't think of a better person to be talking you through how to have an ad and what will happen. Danielle Moller, you can tell she's in hotel quarantine. She did indeed Google the 1900 Olympics. Great Britain got gold. Only 2 teams competed.
Who was the other team? Because was it Great Britain and France?
I'm sure she'll tell us in a second. I'm sure it was a close game. If Great Britain won, it was probably in Great Britain and they didn't want to tour.
You're not throwing the English cricket board under the bus, are you?
Oh, why not? Why not? Michael Holding did, that's for sure.
He sure did.
He'll have plenty of time this summer. Maybe he can come and sit in with us. Wouldn't that be great?
He would. I think the quality would be a bit too much for us.
We could always go for a nearly Michael Holding. I was talking to Lexi yesterday from Caboolture Fifths. He could almost pass as Michael Holding.
He's a big man. And there's no proof that he may have got me out in the first game that we played last year. No proof. Unless maybe that's on my cricket. But don't look there. No, I don't think it's there.
Cricket. Yeah. Don't mind me, just talking to myself.
Just found an interesting stat. Max, in fact, was pulled out by that bowler.
Pulled out?
Bowled out, sorry.
I think I was caught, actually.
Oh, he snickerooed that.
That was a big edge.
That's been Gavin. Is that? Can we use that?
Gavin?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There we go. Gavin.
Looks like Kratzy that got out there.
It did look like Kratzy trying to turn it to leg outside off.
Out comes the stray walker from Tewantin-Noosa. Or the runner, I should say.
Let's look at that from the other angle.
I think that was a weird looking shot. Yes. I was trying to work it. Work it. Work it. Ah, well. I love that Pete McCauley has attempted to add his usual swan emojis into the chat, and now we need to authorise it because it's believed to possibly be some kind of spam. What do you think? Should we show it or hide it?
Yeah, show it.
All right, there you go, Macaulay.
Thank you, Statman Jack. Statistics tell us that live sport is the absolute best place to advertise while there's live sport.
So, you're up with the stats there, Jack.
Yeah.
Danielle Molo's outstatting Statman. Statman Danielle has said French Athletic Club Union was the other team.
Oh, was that like the Russian Olympic Committee?
Possibly.
Let's just throw the bus over Russia.
Just in other news, Caboolture is 6 for 47 off 15 overs.
Ooh, well, they've put some runs on.
Not many.
Oh, no, we've got a left-hander out there.
Ruh-roh. That will be, we'll have a number in a second. Oh!
That's Dom Taylor.
Dom Taylor.
In the wickets last time we saw him on the stream.
Yes. Well, Decowie getting a bit of pop on the pitch. He's had quite a few that have sort of just slotted up.
I think it's called soda here.
Soda pop. Soda pop, pop, pop. Decowie in. Oh, and again! He's looking for that.
He's looking alive.
Well, he's ended up almost rolling on the batsman's feet looking for the caught and bowled there. Wicket, you say, eh?
Oh, did that say wicket?
It did say wicket.
Oh, well, I don't know how that happened.
Wicket, McSchmicket. Decowie in. There's no caught and bowled there. Doesn't mind getting caught in covers as long as it's not caught and bowled. Well, we've got a few Caloundra people in the chat, so this is your chance to blow some smoke up Rocket, one of the greatest scorers on the Sunshine Coast. I told him I'd give him a shout out today, so let's hear your applause and your parade-like stuff, Rocket. That's wide.
Still waiting for the first woohoo of the game.
Yes.
I found out yesterday, I said number 7, like grade 7 and grade 6 don't get the woohoos.
I know they do, but you've got to have an official umpire.
Oh. And they don't get those.
Because we had one yesterday, and we went to give it, and then we were told no, need an official umpire. I happily inform them that I play every ball like it's a woohoo. It makes it more interesting that way.
That's the way you play.
Exactly. That's why I am not leading run scorer.
And Mark Donaldson is.
0-1 Haydos. Is that...
I'm guessing that's someone by the name of Hayden.
Is that a fisherman who's up north currently?
I don't know. Where is Matthew
Or
Hayden?
is that a trace?
If it is...
Someone's joining us in the commentary box.
0-1 Haydos has said, is Kent officer in attendance signing autographs? So I'm wondering if that's Hock or not.
I haven't seen Kent this week.
my.
That was
Heading to the nets. We almost had a new member of commentary there. No was the call, in case you missed it at home.
Didn't even need stump marks for that.
Right, I think the scores should be up to date now. There were some issues technically with me not paying attention. Oh, that's clonkish. Oh, it's
Just out of reach of the fielder.
gone for 4.
Has it? I don't think it has.
Wow. Is that the pesky glute man himself?
Number 19. Yeah, sounding like they're getting ready for it out there.
Oof. Had some heat. I've got to say, Danielle in lockdown is currently outdoing Statman with the stats.
You say, Danielle, think you'd have a job? You'd do a job?
She said team was mostly ex-Great Brits, which made them a mixed team. That's why it wasn't a straight-up French team. So, like the English
like the current English cricket team
is the Irish cricket team.
It's a shame. I reckon if Ireland had all of their players, then they would probably beat England in most
They'd
test
be right
matches.
up there.
Well, yeah, I mean...
There you go. That's it,
Bus has been
England.
driven. Take that.
And I love Ireland. I love Irish cricket, so much so that I went and watched the Ireland versus United Arab Emirates game at the Gabba for the World Cup a couple of years ago.
Wow.
I thought I could have watched, there was 2 games that was going to be played there. Yes. One was Bangladesh versus Australia. I thought that might be one-sided. Yeah.
That game was washed out.
Well, good thing I didn't go to it then.
I was meant to go to that one.
Question is, was it Ireland versus...
United Arab Emirates.
So what'd you do with the rest of the day?
It was a fantastic match. It is literally one of the best games of cricket I've ever seen. One of the bowlers bowled it. It hit the stump. The bail lifted up and landed on the stump again.
Ooh. I've got to feel like you sound like you're trying to talk your way into an international cricket team.
Of Ireland, possibly.
I think so. He's looking for long-lost relatives.
Well, my grandmother's from Ireland, but...
well, that means you can play for them.
Max is available, Ireland.
For selection.
Yeah.
Hold on.
He
An
can
SMS.
bowl, and he can bat.
SMS, this is the English Cricket Board. Cease and desist.
Funny you should say that. you beat me to the joke. I was going to say it was England. You're in Australia. Could you join us for our tour?
Irish, you say, eh?
Oh, hold on.
We've got a spot for you in the Palms team.
Name like Maxwell. Apparently Maxwell has made himself available for England. Select him!
Oh, getting messages from our camera operators.
Thank you, Statman Jack. Statistics tell us that live sport is the absolute best place to advertise while there's live sport.
Okay, so we've got 5 overs left in the innings for Tewantin-Noosa here. And they've slowed the run rate down a bit here, Caloundra.
I reckon my 127 is looking pretty good.
Lies.
Unless we see some big hitting here in the last 5 overs.
Bound to come.
Well, they are Tewantin-Noosa, so we should remember that.
153.
Who is it?
Tewantin-Noosa,
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
the Thunder.
Tewantin-Noosa.
No, it's Tewantin.
Tewantin, that's right. Till you post it right. This will be Tebby. Oh, that's in the air and will be safe. Oh, there probably was 2 there.
He wanted it.
Well, I think if you were Tewantin-Noosa, you'd be wanting runs. Because with Hill probably opening the batting, he's probably gonna
Not
think,
mucking
I'm not
around.
going to run, so I'll just see if I can get it to the fence.
So who we got batting out there at the moment?
Tewantin-Noosa, I remembered.
We've got Danian and Taylor.
Denian and Dom Taylor.
Tim the Toolman.
Danian is the batsman on strike, and Dom Taylor's the one having a rest.
I reckon if
Dom
I-
Taylor, that's what I said.
If I keep repeating after Statman every time he says Denian with Denian, he might pick up on it by the end of the stream.
Nah.
No, you don't think so? I think he's listening to us.
I went a whole season without listening.
Season, you say? One pom. They've done a quick count of the fielders, and that's what they've come up with.
Is he going to be playing for England this year?
Well, he is here,
That's true.
and he's
I heard they don't actually like to have English players in their team.
it's
It's kind of like they're James Bond actors.
That was a trivia question the other night, actually. The different nationalities of all of the Bonds.
Oh, I could tell you that in a second. Well, probably not a second. It'd take me longer than that. But there was Scottish, Australian, British, Welsh, Irish, and then
Correct.
English again.
But if you're just doing the nationalities, yeah, 5 of them. Australian being George Lazenby, the only one that was possibly, you could say, a mistake.
What are you talking about? I actually saw a
George
really...
Lazenby, it's not often you drive a bus over a Bond in a stream.
Anyone on YouTube should, at the end of the stream, look up how he got the role. It was a fantastic...
Oh, wide?
Wide ball.
It's a bit unfortunate, really. Yeah, no, there's some really interesting videos on how he became James Bond. But up until that stage, all of the, basically the majority of the females that were cast in the films were all just models. And at that point, they thought, oh, why not do it for the main character as well?
Well, what I heard was that they actually wanted him to stay on because they thought he was fantastic.
they
and he
did.
said no.
Yeah, he left the role.
He said, look, I think I'm too handsome to be Bond.
I don't know if he said that.
Well, maybe he might have thought it. Exuded that. One there. Yep, no. Whoa. For a second, I thought we were watching Chris Dellett and Mr. Warby batting yesterday. That was a sight to see. No, 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 no means that you run.
And yes means no.
Yes means no, go halfway, call no, then run, and then say yes, and then go back and say sorry. At which point, Warby then drops his pants in the middle of the pitch. We're going to have a short break. So the kind of ads we've got available are 15-second ads like this one, or 30-second ads, which really, if I was making it, would feel like some kind of teledrama. Probably look like it too. Wonder what's going on in the other game there, Statman Jack. Oh, bold. Wicket here. Forget the other game. Bales have gone asunder.
Well,
I think
not
so.
going to be a replay on that. Just getting that in my ear.
Just
My ear?
No, you're just being told that by our producer. You can talk us through it though.
Oh, well, batsman decided to try and put the bat in the way of the ball, as then missed it.
We probably need to follow DeCowie into the group to see if there's a tap going on. batsman coming in does not have a number.
Another no number.
No numberer.
How do people call him?
I reckon Statman will work this out.
I've got a feeling it's Cody Pine, the wicketkeeper.
Or it could be Benny Lachlan.
Could be.
It's looking very warm out there.
Warm.
It's a good day to be under the shade.
Just
I
about to
agree.
say exactly the same thing. There we
Yeah.
go. Doesn't happen very often.
In a quick update from the Caboolture game, Caboolture is 8 for 54. 9 for 58 now.
Escalated?
Yes.
I can't even see any escalators over there.
Just have that. Have that and be done with it.
See it as a badge of honour.
The
I see it as a
skipper-
bad
Speaking
joke.
of badges, this wasn't me, but it sounds like something that I would do. I know someone who was in the Boy Scouts, and they got a sewing badge. You know, you get
Yeah.
certain achievements, and you.
I'll be ready over here.
No, the person got his sewing badge, and he stapled it to his Scout uniform.
Was he wearing it at the time?
No, but that's ingenuity. Oh, well, I've got my sewing. Is there a
Yes.
stapling badge?
Yes. Next thing to cross off. Can't help feeling like that maybe you should have your sewing badge removed after that. Coming round the wicket. No run taken. So that is on strike Dom Taylor.
Indeed it is.
See if my cricket's got any information. Cody Pine.
I was correct.
Well, being our stat man. Oh,
That's very
where
high.
is that? Oh, wow.
It's a good catch.
Wonder if you got that from the other end. You good angle? Or are the
We're going
glutes?
to watch for the foot tap.
Watching for the foot tap. Where is it? This is for all of the fans at home.
Got to find where Decowie is first.
He'll be joining that group at some point.
Oh, he's coming from the far end.
And waiting on the tap. Oh,
Oh,
what?
after all that, let's have a look at that again.
yes, that's gone right up. Probably from the other end would be a good view of the catch.
Other end, you say?
There
Oh.
it is. Look at that.
Let's go back.
Live switching.
Benny Lachlan is the new batsman walking out to the
Oh,
crease.
I
done.
told you it was hot out there. But here is a good striker of the ball.
Is that a lot of practice?
With all the heat that's getting around the place, I don't think we're ready for too many more jokes.
I think he's been around the heat quite a bit.
He has. Mash, is it Mash? Max is over there bashing him.
I wouldn't do such a thing.
I think I might
Too big for me.
Ooh. Well, this could be the last hope of my score of 153.
I think you need to be praying for a keeper / Benny Lachlan cameo here.
I think so.
I think cameo is probably too short.
Negligee? No, no, it's camisole. Oh,
It's the end of the over.
into the over, you say. That is 7.
Have you ever wondered why people talk so quickly in some advertising? It's because there are only 15 seconds. There's just no time. Oh, turns out
Another 7 seconds.
there's time. So what could you say about your business in 15 seconds?
I have an update of the second final that's going on at the moment.
Caboolture in 9 for 58 off 18 overs. Last two batsmen are in and probably just hoping to survive the innings, I'd say.
Wow, Marichdor.
Have bowled very well.
Well, they say a wicket's as good as both teams batting on it, so we'll see what happens over there. You're going to have to choose carefully which bowler to go out and score those runs, though. right, Tebby in, burgling some wickets. Maybe two. Yeah, they've run them. Probably should have gone to the keeper. Two younger people are obviously out there batting, quite plainly.
All of this running between the wickets.
Barely a 1 in 5th grade.
That's a pushing it for a 1.
Oh, I've got some chat to catch up on.
Just be careful of that cable there.
Tabby in. Oh, short. That should go for a millionty. Probably just 4 by the look of things. No, not even going to get there.
Was Benny Lachlan there hitting it around the corner?
It is quite the long boundary down there, isn't it? So we've got Kevin Elliott in the chat. Said Sam Dowd turns 18. Going to get plastered after today. He could probably work in with
Did he break his arm?
Pete McCauley's painting. They could work together. Plastering and painting. Although, from what I hear, Pete McCauley does a lot of the getting plastered himself before the painting. There you go, have that.
Do believe Kevin Elliott, if I'm correct in saying that he scored 94 yesterday in the win for his team.
Does he have a middle name? Sounds like Flamin or Ruddy or...
Kevin Rudd Elliott.
Kevin Ruddy Elliott? Something going on in there? Yeah, thanks.
I don't know about that.
Oh, come on. You'll have to stop me. Mick Sobey. G'day.
Ooh. Short of the fielder.
Now, Mick, if you're listening, you would have heard that I've been correcting Jack every time, saying that it's Daninian. Jack's the one with the pronunciation problem. Come on. Got to get onto my side.
Who was saying this?
Mick Sobey. He was at the barbecue end when we did the night game last year.
Mick Sobey. It sounds like it should be called Mick Sobby.
Oh, dear. What have you done? That'll be 4 runs. 4 well-needed runs.
Nice shot there from Benny Lachlan. Bringing the heat.
Really? You going there?
Well, you spend enough time watching Chris Lynn bat, so hopefully he's learned a few things.
Josh Wilkinson said that last catch was never in doubt. Danny Idris' safest hands in the comp. Danielle Mola informs us she's an internationally accredited basketball statistician, so it's very much my nature to enjoy stats. We need to talk, Danielle. Jack was going to be taking a holiday soon. As soon as you're available.
Is this a forced holiday?
Well, you've got enough lunch money, I'd wager.
Yes. Not sending idiot lunch today.
Last time he put an expenses quote in, it looked like he was flying internationally somewhere.
Oh, who's our new bowler?
That'll be Cockram, the Pom.
Coming back on for his last over.
They've shuffled the bowlers quite well today.
Probably trying to nurse everyone after a long weekend. Doing some cricket yesterday. Potentially 2 games of cricket today.
Possibly.
They'd be hoping so, you'd think.
That was 2 people basically saying nothing after a nothing comment. That's quality commentary at its best.
Not the best camera work there. I don't know what the cameraman at the far end of the field's doing.
He's probably sorry about it.
You be very careful of that cable.
The one you're nearly standing on. Max is just telling some kids to get off my lawn. That is a huge shot. That is out of here. Gonski. Do we have a replay? Do not get a copyright strike.
Potentially.
I always like the sound of that.
How much time? No, the ball's already back on the field because it's going to be a long one. May have the ball before it in it as well.
Right, well, Benny, when you're watching this back, just scroll back. You'll be able to watch it in slow motion.
It's gone again there.
Now, is this? Yeah, it is.
That's Pine. That was
Pine. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. He's out there. He's caught the fever.
The 6 hitting fever.
Yeah. Whoa. There you go. That's what you got to do. If you don't get the wallop, you got to get off strike. Get another run on the board.
How many balls left in the over?
2. Oh, 0.
Krishna Alistair said, Danielle, that's $1 for self-promotion. We need a Patreon, don't we?
Yeah.
Mick Sobey, not even close. And then he's told you settle Maxi.
7 for 109 off 19 overs.
Remember when toys were built to last a lifetime? Quality is back with Absolute Toys. Helping children learn through roleplay, Absolute Toys are sourced to promote learning, development and endless fun. Share quality moments with quality toys. Absolute Toys.
Now located in the Sunshine Castle.
Well, it does seem like the chat is keeping us honest. Mick Sobey
Honest. Us.
is telling you settle Maxi, and then Scotty off to hide saying that was Cody Pine. Yeah, we eventually worked that out.
What's he doing not playing today?
Well, with a name like Off to Hide,
He's off to hide.
he's not likely to turn up, is he? There you go. Have yourself a bus, Scotty.
So we've got the last over here. I think 150 might be off the cards now.
21-27. Looking solid.
Who's bowling the last over? That's going to be Bailey.
Bradley Bailey.
B. Bales. Balestar. Bailorama. Baletown. None of which are any nicknames he's ever had.
Hey, Bales.
You trying to get his attention? He didn't look over.
Yeah, sorry.
There was a lot of them. Oh, that could be a lot of runs. Oh, and that went on with it too. 4 runs.
Good shot there from Benny Lachlan.
Well, it was a shot there for Benny Lachlan. It was very Lanno-like, actually.
It says 4 in the scorebook. That's all that matters.
Yes, luckily it's not being live streamed where anyone can dispute that shot. Wait a second.
Just in our other news real quick, Caboolture was bowled out for 72.
All right.
I'll need Bollicino.
They will. Oh, that was probably a suite of kitchen sinks.
Well, you'd be hoping he's throwing it at every ball at least.
Well, last over. You'd back yourself to
I'd
get
back
to
some-
maybe
yeah.
Maxi's 120. I think the rest of us are out of it.
I said 127.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gone for 4, I reckon.
Nah, fielder out there.
No, he's not getting to that.
4 more.
4 runs.
We're 10 shy of Max's total here, with 3 balls left in the over.
10 shy. Wasn't he a rapper? $10 shy, 50 cent. It was 40 cents, I think.
Not as much as 50 cent.
No. It's no dollar. Clonk.
He's no M&M either.
Oh, price of them's gone up. Another one taken.
Prices of some stuff. I was rather amazed last week at where particular
Nice
eating
segue.
venue establishment that we're at.
Right. Having a meeting. Secret meeting. Bailey in. Flicked around the corner again. I don't think he's got enough on that for it to go.
Would be stopped by the field.
Can
on
I
the
go for
boundary.
2?
Maybe 3? 2. 2, that's it's over 120 now.
On 121, is it?
Yeah, so a 6 off the last ball gets Maxi's total.
Well, I think he'd be looking for the maximum here. Or
You
even
reckon?
no ball.
He's not going to just dot it up?
Well, he's not Mark Donaldson, is he?
Oh.
Ah,
Got to run
you're going
2.
to come for 2.
That was well turned and run. And throw comes in, 2 run. That brings us to the end of the innings.
123 for 7.
Ooh. Well, I've got to say I was the closest.
Well, I was the most supportive of Tewantin-Noosa, I'd like to say.
The hopes were high.
They were high.
Lucky I don't have a cricket ball.
It's all right, that's meant to stay behind.
Benny Lachlan was just using his experience there towards the end of the innings.
Some say experience, some say slogging. I say cricket was the winner.
Cricket's always the winner.
Where's Jordan Harrison? Well,
Well, what would you say about...
what would I say about, what, the end of your sentence? That's all good. So we got definitely the end of the innings, 703 off 20.
703?
723. Where are people watching us? Sometimes
YouTube.
we put this out there,
Hopefully.
and people come back and go, we're just behind you, actually. Or
There was some people behind us, actually, just before.
we're in the clubhouse. Danielle's just said, I'll cop the $1 fine. It's the only interesting thing I have. Come on, Danielle. You're actually helping us out.
Yeah.
You're bringing the quality of this chat up by more than $1, I'll tell you
You
that
also
much.
need to speak to some of those basketball people because I'd like to do some more basketball streaming.
You don't have enough segues, Max. You need to work on your segues.
I do need some segues for
Speaking of
basketball.
segues,
We're not giving away a segue.
Moffo at work, mate. Was that a last-minute thing, or you weren't very confident in the season from the start? I didn't know about that.
I hate to tear away from the chat, but do you think 123 is going to be enough?
Given the bowling attack that Tewantin-Noosa has, it could very well be.
It could be, but if Caloundra get the kind of start that they've tried to basically every game, it could go away from Tewantin-Noosa very quickly.
It could.
120, I mean, I'm no statistician, or worder, but
Yep.
I would be guessing around about a run a ball would be very doable.
Well, given the way that Gipsy and Hill have been starting for Caloundra.
Well, they've been trying to get 6 runs a ball.
At least.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which would probably take about, what's that, 3-4 overs?
We'll get back to you on that.
Let's say 4 overs.
Patman Sport is reporting in from at the Patman Sport offices.
Yes.
So, as we've discussed, cricket is, or as always, is the winner. And it's just a beautiful day for cricket.
What are some things to look out for in this next innings? Obviously, Hill's going to be trying to hit the ball to a hill. I mean, Mount Coolum's probably a bit far this week.
Word is he's spent a little bit of time on the stretching rack during the week. Trying to get a bit more reach. A little bit more reach.
That's, I'm going to do that one.
Yeah.
That one for that.
I would have thought it was probably more like that. No, get out! There's bus coming.
Yes, so, but I'm keen to see Hill open up and maybe put on a quick fire, 30, 40, 50, 80, whatever it takes.
So like a hidden US military bunker. If Hill opens up, there could be any kind of nuclear weaponry
Absolutely.
stashed away.
Should be lots of bombs going.
Yes.
Yeah. Other than that,
What do we got prediction-wise for the other game?
I think
well,
Maroochydore. Do you think Maroochydore can
I
get
rec-
up over there?
I reckon
Come on.
predictions for the other game.
Shake the mocker at Maroochydore.
No. I reckon Maroochidore's got a good chance of bowling Caloundra all out.
To you.
That's my prediction.
in the final or just now?
We
Now,
haven't.
in this game that they're playing right now.
I see what you did there, Jack. We haven't heard anything from Macaulay for a while, so he might be on the road on his way down
He's
here.
on his way down. Oh, Maroochydore are
Stop
going to
mentioning me.
We're going to hold you to it, buddy.
Yep. If you come down here, we have got spare seats waiting for you to sit in.
We almost had a 4-year-old try and run off with one.
Yes. I mean, they're not on camera. Obviously, we're not silly, but we've got seats for you. Anyone in any clubhouses watching? Any of the ladies watching?
And are you watching on a big screen TV? I don't know how people can chat if they're watching on TV. I don't have a smart TV. I mean, I do. It's probably smarter than me, but...
I think I've got a transistor radio that's smarter than you, Max.
Hey, I don't know if you're trying to insult me with that.
Mick Sobey said, didn't look like an easy pitch to bat on. Well,
Oh, I'm going to put that down to some of the Caloundra bowlers. They did a good
bowl
job.
well. Yeah.
How did their bowlers go? Who was pick of the bowlers?
I'd say Decowie.
Okay.
Decowie and Tebby for me were probably the best two bowlers.
Okay. And what was Decowie's figures?
Let's just double check.
It looks like he's been keeping fit.
He got 3 for 15 off 4 overs.
That's not bad for 2020.
And Tebby got 2 for 24 off 4 overs.
2 for 24. So close to a Richie.
2 for 22.
Just right.
Okay. And who's going to be the danger bowlers for Tewantin-Noosa?
Well, not to mention any favourites, but I'd probably say Ben Lachlan. Bit of experience.
I feel like you just undid your first statement with your first statement.
Bit of experience. Because I haven't seen him, a lot of him in the comp in previous years.
Yeah, no, so he's first full season in the Sunshine Coast competition.
Very nice, very nice.
Mick Sobey does sound like he's got the ultimate streaming setup here. He said he's got the iPad on his lap and a 75-inch TV works like a charm.
Okay. How's it look on the TV?
Yeah, let us know.
As far as I'm aware, it looks pretty good. Speaking of looking pretty good...
Do I bring it to the stream?
Yeah, just come and put it in front of this camera. No need to show your face, but...
Here's what you can get from the Caboolture canteen.
Yeah.
Look at that. Salad as well.
Arm comes free.
There we go.
I'm very tempted to send Jack over.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Krishna Alistair said, I've got this streaming off my TV and commentating from my phone. I expect significant props from all of you for my commitment.
That's good work. Is that 2 views?
Yes. He wants significant props.
Significant props.
Do we know any rugby league players that have
Well,
been
I was
playing
going to say,
well recently?
I know some places where you can get access to film props.
Actually, over near, we're not far from Bribey. We could probably get some, go to a boat shop. There'd be some props in there.
Or the airport.
Yeah, we've got options.
Yeah.
Mind you, those gliders probably...
No, they don't have a lot of props.
Not a lot of props there. Oh, that probably
Wouldn't they be
deserves-
gliders?
Yeah, we've
We're just
caught up,
catching
I
up.
think.
What about, is it pronounced gliders or is it glodders?
Liam Moffat said Jake Deanian is a danger bowler. You're not wrong. He comes in with the stunted stop-start catapult, and people go, here we go. And
You're kind of waiting for the umpire to give a dead ball, and then the ball comes out of the hand.
and then the batsman gets out. Seems to happen quite regularly. Mick Sobey said, presently not so good, but the cricket looks great. Oh, ouch.
What's not so good? Oh, he's not so good.
I don't know. Is it you that's not so good, Mick? Or is it the commentary that's not so good, but the cricket looks great?
Commentary.
Commentary, schmomentary. We're here to bring
you
your
know,
day and make
we
you
don't
feel
get
better.
we don't get any emails to say that people could do a better job at commentary than us. You do hear that there's some rumblings out there.
Max at telestream.tv.
Hey. Let's not be like that.
We may be joined for the final by a guest commentator who you have enjoyed earlier in our streams. Not today, but earlier. Oh,
That's not mention of any professional painters out there who may already be intoxicated.
No. I have just seen The Lion King.
Oh.
Not the movie. The man, the myth, the legend. So if they make it to the main oval, it looks like he's in the squad today. So.
That's what I want to know. I want to know if Mr. Macaulay Culkin will mention anything about, will he jump on our trends of calling people Lion Kings? And
well, Mick Sobey has enlightened us on his comment. He's just said the current vision of the commentators is not the best view of the cricket. I did have a look and thought...
probably got to do with our...
Maybe I could be a little bit more refined with my presentation.
Yeah, someone's at home calling no balls.
And there we go. Hopefully people are up, putting the kettle on, making stuff happen. What have we got to do here?
Okay, well, I'll say the field's looking pretty good out there.
It is.
I tell you what, this is going to be one of the best screens on the coast.
That.
Looking very pretty.
It's quite the sight.
Screen.
I couldn't be bothered.
Trying to work out whose camera that is. I should really be able to tell. Oh, yeah.
Probably says.
Well, Tewantin-Noosa starting to come on the field. Bit of a mess over there. Well, someone's drilling something. Well, it looks like Caboolture's taking the field as well. It's going to be a sea of maroon out there. Well, I will say Tewantin-Noosa versus Caboolture would make our lower third very maroon.
It would.
Yeah, confusing game.
Yes. Other than that, I reckon Caloundra versus Maroochydore. We have seen that game already, and Caloundra took it home.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that could be our second game if things go well here.
Yes.
And things go poorly over on the other field.
Poorly for who exactly?
Well, if things go poorly on the other field, then...
Sorry, I thought Max was talking to another commentator called Paulie here. And
no, if things go poorly on the other field...
Is that the...
great. Now you've got me thinking of... Biodome.
Oh, don't be...
Which is another word for our commentary gazebo here.
Don't be out there wheezing the juice. There we go. If you were around in the 90s. That's some of Kylie Minogue's best work, actually.
She was also in Encino Man, wasn't she?
No. She was in Street Fighter, I believe. Made on the Gold Coast, you couldn't tell.
Oh, you can never tell when films are made in Australia.
Nope.
You know,
we've got a...
it's like Happy Feet. They used all the Australian Outback for that.
So Camera 4's got a random American Beauty plastic bag blowing in front of it every now and then. There we go.
And a ball that goes across the field there a little bit.
Whoop. Whoop.
Oh, there's a couple of balls there.
Looks like Caloundra didn't get enough time out. They're out there early, doing more fielding.
Yeah, it's maybe they're hoping to play a second game.
Well, it could be. Getting the second squad out and ready.
And Hill's over there. Is he wearing his helmet already? No, it's just his... How's the chat going?
It's dead. It's
Dead.
done. Yeah, it's finished.
Right. Everyone's gone and grabbed their drink. And
Mick Sobey said, just staring at you guys, basically we've
they're
ended
looking
chat.
at you too.
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
You.
Beautiful day. Well, I know what I did there. So we got a little bit of a crowd over there in front of the club stand house grand. Put that together however you wish.
I really think we need some elevation to the commentary.
Righto. You just wanted to make sure. Wanted to make sure that that you point out that you got the joke earlier, and you were saying I will follow, and doesn't mean war. Fair enough. There we are. For the old folks out there.
Yes.
Now we do, as we found out, Jared Officer is playing in this game. He
gathered that from him batting.
He had a fracture in his finger not long ago, so obviously he went to another doctor, probably a building doctor or something. So does this look structurally sound? Yeah, that'll be fine. Right, I'm playing. Krishna Alistair, I think he's talking about chat. He said, he's dead, Jim. Nice Star Trek reference. I like it. We come in peace.
I wonder how many likes we'd get if we just stopped talking for 5 minutes.
We're on 2 currently. Maybe we can buy some likes. Send Quackmire for a walk. Send him for a wander across the screen. See if we can.
No, Quackmire's not for sale.
We're not pulling him out of the pub.
No. Save him for,
You can do this.
well, I was going to say Caloundra's
Caloundra?
batting, but I don't want them to get too many ducks. I would like to see Tewantin-Noosa not lose a match in the round and then go down in the semi-finals going, what did we do? We had the
Wow.
premiership last year, got in some
heat.
and then we're just going to disappear. Only one game on the finals day.
Sam Iby's just chirped in. Love watching a talk show. It's all right, mate.
Talking heads.
We're going to be back with worst haircuts ever soon, featuring yours truly.
Will there be a wicket in the next over? Magic 8 Ball says no. Will Max forget his lines? Yes.
Welcome
So-
back.
What was I saying?
Something about something.
Tewantin-Noosa starting to head onto the field.
They are chasing the total of 123.
124 to win.
Yes. Chasing 123, so one more than that required. Although Super Over would be good.
That would be good.
Be
That would
fantastic.
be entertaining.
That'd be fantastic. So there's good chat out there. Tewantin-Noosa, they've got a spring in their step. Probably want
There's
to
a very
take the shoe off.
bright yellow helmet.
There is.
It's almost like a lighthouse.
It's almost.
Funny that.
It's like when Tony Perrin goes out to bat for their ball. One of these
And his
kids is
bright orange thing.
Yes. Like, look, all I could get was a Scorchers helmet. They don't even wear them. So it looks like opening the bowling for Tewantin. Hope we got that right, Mick. I've got to say that the other night we streamed the game, Tewantin against Gympie, and Tewantin's attack, they had Talon in there, they had Harry Lee, both of whom are juniors. I didn't realise this. They're monsters. They bowl with pace. And they're still juniors, and they're playing second grade. So how good is the Tewantin squad when they can just grab who they need for the game? Just go, oh, you'll do.
Definitely, yeah.
I was reading out some kitchen sinks the other day, and from grade 2 was a lot of Tewantin-Noosa's first graders from last year. So
Yeah.
mustn't have done any good last year in the T20 competitions.
Maybe they didn't pay their fees in a brown paper bag. Ooh. Oh, that's in the air.
And it's over the top.
Oof. Just got caught in the slipstream of that bus. One taken. That's Hill.
Anyone listening in very closely, that's not the aliens. That's just a couple of aircraft going overhead. Haven't heard the aliens yet today.
No. That's so they're just looking for a lost puppy in a tree here at Caboolture. Tommy Stewart to start. Thank you, Mick Sobey. Thanks for letting us know that. Statman was about to tell us that.
I was.
Tommy Stewart, no number. He's all arms and legs. Not a lot of front arm in his action, is there?
Ooh. Just throwing the ball at his helmet.
Well, he's probably just trying to...
Wake him up.
Couldn't see much else. It's a very bright helmet.
Okay, so it looks like we got Kelly and Hill, out there opening the batting for Caloundra.
Yeah, you're not really mistaking Hill with anyone else.
Underhill?
Nope. Like he's been stood under Hill. We go. Oh, that'll be a wide. And runs.
It's 4.
And 5 runs.
5 wides to start the innings for Caloundra.
Well, kind of get the feeling the wheels are falling off this bus.
Or they've changed the driver.
They may have done. As the wheels come down. Here we go. Tommy Stewart. Oh. He's gone looking for that. Mick Sobey said coming off a lazy Michelle yesterday. She any relation to Susan? They're a family that could learn to put a bit more effort in. That's what goes around, I suppose. Yes, double down on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, gone. Well, there we go. Max is now trying to put the wheels back on
The bus.
Sometimes you've got to give away 5 runs in one ball to take a wicket. Good thing we don't have stump mics, I'm thinking. Oh, the chat is happening. Krishna Alistair said, shame it wasn't an off to wide. See what you've done there. Have one of them. Did we end up with a replay of that one?
No, it was something up with
We
that.
should have a word to our technical team, I think. There'll be no foot tapping going on by Tewantin-Noosa. They're more of a low 5 from a distance kind of team.
Okay.
Yeah, Mick's reminding you the wheels are right off, Maxie. Looks like you and Mick have
been written off.
your mates. Well, you did send the bus in to have all its wheels removed earlier on. Right, this could be Gibbsy coming in to join.
Looks like number 5 or 15. No, it is 5.
5's Gibbsy, Rod Gibbs.
The entertainers are at the crease.
Gibbsy, he's always been an entertainer. First time we streamed him was back in black and white days, actually. That's right, we were streaming back then. Had a piano soundtrack in the background.
I like to refer to Gibbsy as the Wish version of Chris Lynn.
Oh, interesting what you've done there. I'm not sure if that's all that or that. It's a bit of a combo. Right, Hill not on strike. It's Gibbsy on strike. I'd say he's going to take a sensible single to get off the mark.
Defensive cricket shot first up.
It was sensible.
I think he'll be looking to get his iron before he tees off, possibly. Play it sensible.
Now, I don't know who's responsible for this, but the chat is becoming dad joke central.
Dad joke!
Krishna Alistair's just said, Noosa to Tewantin another wicket.
That's pretty good.
Oh, you're earning yourself a spot on the commentary team there, Krishna. There's his sensible shot to get off the mark.
Putting Quackmire away.
2.
Good running between
There you
them.
go.
Showing a bit of intent early.
Cricket's turned up to a T20, as I've said. No place for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Are you a local business? Do you want your business to be seen by local viewers? If only there was some sort of local sport that lots of people watched.
$126. Well, lots going on out there.
So that's our first over bowled.
If
1 for 8.
they get 8 runs and over for the, I'd say 12 to 15 overs, I reckon they'll win.
Well, if you've got that wrong, I'm sure Danielle will quickly correct us on the matheming.
Look, I can't English. What's the chances that I can math?
Well, I would have thought you'd be fractionally better. That's
Dad joke!
Yeah, I saw what angle you used there.
right. There's all of the arms and legs involved in that.
Looks like Jared Officer bowling.
Well, number 4, I believe.
Number 6.
It's a 6 or an 8. I'm thinking a 6.
It is Jared Officer. Ooh.
The experienced campaigner, as Chatty would say.
As a way of saying old, you mean?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Chatty doesn't even have a license, but he's fully able to drive a bus. If you're home watching, Chatty, g'day. Or are you out doing chores?
Nice start here for Officer. 3-dot balls.
I feel like I want to throw someone else under the bus because we've been waiting on a camera for the entire season and it hasn't turned up yet. I think we need to send a bus.
Are you going to officially name and shame?
I don't know. But I'm pretty frustrated.
Oh, he's walloped that.
Oh.
He probably won't go to a replay on that until it's happened.
Pulls up short of the rope.
I thought he'd got hold of it, but not quite enough of a wallop. 2 taken. It's a big call.
Yeah.
For someone that's completely dismantled another team. See if he's got a second shot that goes straight. Ooh.
Well, if a block is a shot, he's got 2.
Yeah, he's proving them wrong out here. He's taking names.
Some good chat from the keeper.
You know he's a proper keeper.
Well, sounding like Caboolture's got a wicket over the far side.
Yes, I think...
sounds like a much more
Maroochydore appeal that.
appropriate level of appeals.
Well, I think both Maroochydore batsmen went up with the appeal as well. They couldn't help themselves. That
They
never
heard
helps.
someone appeal and they thought, oh, well,
How's
better
that?
appeal.
Oh, yep, that'll be 4 runs. I don't think that's where that was meant to go, but it worked out very well. Whatever you say. Should be 1 for 14 off 2 overs. So up to 7 and over.
Did you know that cricket is the #1 sport currently being watched in this stream? To advertise, contact sponsor at telestream.tv.
Well, we'll see what's going to happen with the bowling, if it's going to be mixed up or we're going to keep a couple of overs of each. Because you're going to need to unsettle these 2 batsmen, because if they get in and start feeling comfortable, look out. We're probably in trouble down here. Oh, what a ball. Yep, that's worth getting excited about.
That's bold.
Any form of the game, a Yorker is going to be trouble. Look at that. Here it comes, boom.
It's a ball and a half there from Tommy Stewart.
Oh, well, I can't put that in. I can only put 1 ball in. It's really going to upset the scoring.
I've got a joke there, but...
Maybe not. Maybe not. Although...
That's going back to down to deep extra cover territory, that one.
We had a replay of what happened in the first game last year for 4th grade with us, with Haffy. Haffy did a replay of what happened to Mark last year.
What happened to Mark last year?
He, well, it was his first game for the club.
Oh,
and
yes, right.
He thought
okay.
it was... He thought
There's something about that field. Is someone going to come
quite
over
nuts.
clutching areas?
Mm-hmm. And Haffy, well, let's just say that he's an equal opportunity fielder, and on 2 separate occasions managed to hit some bucket list items.
New batsman at the crease here is Idris.
Yeah,
Idris.
it's worth a shot.
Idris Elba.
The elbow is out here. Watch out for the Yorker. That's a stance. Looks like he's about to leave the field. Front foot's heading off to square leg. Looks like a left-hander.
Tommy Stewart's got his tail up here.
He does.
He'll be keen for some more wickets.
Got to be careful, otherwise cameraman number 2 will be zooming in on that, thinking it's a bird.
Could be, is it a plane? Don't do it. Don't do it, Jesse.
Oh, well dug out.
Went for the Yorker again.
Well, it's proved to be the wicket ball so far.
If you can bowl it, then just keep bowling every ball.
It's proved hard for the batsman to get out and to keep out of the wicket.
Still amazes me that in like the top level international T20 players, they can get an unplayable Yorker and somehow ramp it for 6.
I tell you what, there was a fantastic ram shot yesterday that I saw.
Was there?
Yeah, Dougie from Nambour.
Did it have a bus on it? Oh, that has been into the gap, and
It could go all the way.
it's not going to be.
Well fielded.
Good fielding there from Benny Lachlan.
That's someone that's done some fielding drills. 2 taken.
We've been in there like,
I hope they don't swear in that conversation that's happening nearby. Right, we got Tom.
Talking about indoor.
Surely you must know something about something.
I'm surprised you didn't know, Max.
That's good contact.
I may.
None taken. Tommy Stewart, 2 for 10 off his almost 2 overs. Jared Officer, none for 6 off his first over. Caloundra just looking to get some kind of traction here. Ooh. I don't mean the I've injured my back kind of traction. Score is 2 for 16.
So the kind of ads we've got available are 15-second ads like this one, or 30-second ads, which really, if I was making it, would feel like some kind of teledrama. Probably look like it too.
Been joined by the local wildlife of Caboolture. You can hear in the background.
I thought you were talking about this bit of rubbish that's going across the field over here.
That's no way to talk about that player.
No,
Oh, right.
There's actually a bit of rubbish.
a packet over there. Oh, Hill
I should
with
probably
the
focus
blonk.
on the cricket because I completely missed that ball. But
Luckily, nothing happened.
Nothing happened. It was no.
Fortunate edge on the ball there from
Hill.
Hill. Yeah.
If we've got any bird experts out there that can help us, if you can hear in the background microphone, I'm trying to work out what kind of bird it is. I think it's a V8. Hill's yorked himself there.
I think if he just stood there and actually hit it,
Stand and deliver.
maybe.
Well, his big shot against Maroochydore was just flicking it off his pads.
Well, they seem to have fielders back in that sort of area, but
Trust yourself.
They must have watched the live stream.
Trust yourself to clear it.
the numbers wouldn't say so.
Drive the bus over ourselves. Oh, there we go.
That's high.
I think it's going to clear him, actually.
Oh, he's missed
yeah.
it.
That was swirling in the wind. The dogs were barking. Oh,
He's done well to get near it, to be fair. Was in a very awkward position, running backwards whilst looking up.
no. Seth would have found himself 3 suburbs away from that.
He would have been on the field too by now.
He would have been. G'day, Seth, if you're watching. I like the way we've just gone to a first name basis now that everyone knows who he is. He's no longer the new man, the green wood in the team.
He's the Seth.
It's just a Sethinator. Seth gets wickets.
I was looking at some interesting photos in the clubhouse yesterday and saw a junior team that had Statman Jack, Seth,
Liam?
Zach Prosser.
That would have been an interesting height arrangement through that picture.
I think Statman Jack was listed as vice captain.
Yes, I was. It's under 16s, I think.
That was, you were grounded and that was your punishment, was it? Or
No, it was. I was the wicket keeper, so
I remember those days.
back when I could keep.
You don't get to bowl, so we'll just say you're the vice captain.
And then I turned him into the finisher. Could finish games.
With wides, no balls,
Yep.
and wickets.
Exactly. Max tried to take your throne in the one game he mentions every stream we ever do.
I don't mention it every game. That
Right.
game that we played against Maroochydore.
If you are
Was that Welsh that you were speaking then, Jack, or Fiara?
I was going to say, if you're listening in, you're hearing the noise in the background, Caboolture have gotten another wicket over there.
Well,
That's sounding good. How long till the 5th over? It's probably about 5 overs from when we started, but it'd be a good time to get an update on what's happening over there.
One more over. Probably go for an ad soon, I reckon.
What are you trying to tell me what to do? Well,
No.
I'll tell you, you can go get...
Remember when toys were built to last a lifetime? Quality is back with Absolute Toys, helping children learn through role play. Absolute Toys are sourced to promote learning, development, and endless fun. Share quality moments with quality toys. Absolute Toys.
Now located in the Sunshine Castle.
Welcome back here.
Someone cut me off.
It's nothing to boast about. Ah, I see. Right. Just getting some information from behind the scenes. The magic of television. All right, bowling is the bowler, who is still the same bowler.
Tommy Stewart.
Yep.
Looks like they're going to bowl him out, I think.
Has a Yorker in him.
A few.
There's a wicket Yorker. So if you're joining us and you're, checking the scores of My Cricket just to make sure that we're up to date, we've got Kathy and we've got Legend Rocket scoring for Caloundra over there. Say good day to Rocket. Oh!
Oh, I think I heard some Maroochydore appeals over on the far field as well.
They did go up.
The batsmen were very interested.
They heard it and went, oh!
We'll provide you with an update on that Caboolture versus Maroochydore game at the end of the over.
Or you could go and look at My Cricket yourself. Put Statman Jack out of a job.
You could do, or you could continue to watch the stream.
Stewart in. Oh, that's well left. That's a Hollywood leave, if I've ever seen one.
It's something Lanno specialises in.
Yep. Krishna Alistair in the chat. Noosa Tewantin another wicket. James Sanderfoot would have caught that. He's quite long. He'd have put the tripod down, get a good base. Bubba G's just joined the chat, so you know that he's going to drive the bus over someone.
Possibly.
Thanks for having you, Bubba. It's good to be. Good to have you in the chat.
Yeah, it's a sentence in there somewhere.
Shut up.
It's an IKEA sentence. Oh, that could be out.
No, no fielders over there.
Turns out it's not out. You're going to run two? Why not? It's a good day for it. Bubba G said Benny Lachlan must be on more money than his Brisbane Heat contract from last year. And there goes the bus.
That didn't take long.
Oh, where'd that come from?
Looks like it's got an approval from upstairs.
One of those listening in.
Stewart in.
Wonder if he watches these back. Got people from the BBL tuning in. Oh, what's Lachlan been up to?
Ooh.
Oh,
He's having a great
what
season.
are these commentators talking about?
He's not even the opening bowler.
Oh, we're currently sitting on a Richie. Chew for 22. And that's gone.
Not for long.
I think that's gone for 4 bits.
Oh, I don't know if it's going to make it the whole way.
I keep forgetting that we have acre after acre out there. Speaking of a couple of acres, old Haffy yesterday in the field.
A quick update.
You going to finish that?
No,
or?
I thought I'd just leave it hanging like he did.
Quick update from the Maroochydore Caboolture game. Maroochydore is 3 for 16 after 5 overs.
Well, it might be a bit tighter over there than what it first seemed. Well,
Thought there'd be runs left in that pitch after yesterday.
there certainly should have been.
Looks like that pitch has proven a bit difficult to bat on.
Yep, absolutely. Very tough to bat on. I was there yesterday, so I'm telling you.
Lanno's helmet cam footage would suggest otherwise.
Well, I'll edit that in the right way tomorrow.
Looks Looks like we've got Benny Lachlan here coming on to bowl from the far end.
Do. Oh, that'll be a wide.
Nice warm-up ball there for Ben.
You think he should be warming up? Bit of hate about him.
He's already...
I would say they probably just want to make sure they get the most out of him.
Fair enough. Money's worth.
Yeah. Go back to the 8-ball overs. Too high, not out. So Phil
Just
Warby
had a issue with the stump mics. They seem to be picking up what the umpire was thinking.
Phil Warby was just telling me last night when he first started playing cricket, they had 8-ball overs, rest days in tests.
They still have 8-ball overs when I bowl.
I got 12. Oh, he was winding up on that. Like a toy from a well-made place located in a fairy tale land. Huh. How about that?
Yeah, just definitely a lot of traffic cop going on around there.
There is movement. Hey, we've gone up to 3 likes since you last mentioned about us not talking, and
I don't know if we made it to 5 minutes without talking, did we?
I think we did 5 minutes of non-stop talking.
Well, that's not why they're liking us.
They might have liked us to shut up. Is that how that works?
Something like that.
I remember this from the other night. Counting the dots.
Yeah.
Seems to be a Tewantin-Noosa special.
Yes.
They're just trying to prove, I think, that they can actually count.
I think they're making the numbers up, to be honest. Oh, that's clonkish. And easily taken.
That was a very casual catch, if you like.
Yes, very easily taken.
Another one to Ben
Out in
Lachlan's
front.
collection for the season.
That's wicket McSchmecket. McSoby, how'd you like that one? Easily schnavelled.
I didn't catch the start of that.
Well, let's have him walk backwards. There we go. And right there, no danger of...
Thought we should go to slow motion just because it was all happened so quickly for him.
I'm going to leave Bubba G's comment unsaid. If you want to know, you can look at that in the chat. Mick Sobey is ordering a drink with no ice by the look of it. He said nice. I think that's what's going on there. Still at home with your super setup there, Mick? Or are you, when you said you've got a 75-inch TV and the iPad on the lap, you're doing some break and enter today and lucked into some good gear?
Just an update on Benny Lachlan's season so far. He's got 17 wickets at an average of 6.65.
Ooh, gee.
The best figures of 5 for 10, which he did a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, even Brett Mackey does better figures than that.
I believe he got 4 for something in the first week, 5 for something in the second week. And yesterday, I don't know what he got.
And he got what looks to be 1
You
yesterday.
reckon he goes to, goes to fast food restaurant? Oh, could I get 5 nuggets?
Maybe. Oh, very confident. Oh, he's gone right down on that. He's gone, you've got to be kidding me.
He just nearly pulled out a Nathan Lyon appeal there. Get down on the one knee and hope.
You know that the umpire thinks that it was very close when he feels like he has to point out that it was going down leg afterwards. It's like, no, it was going down leg. Come on now. He's got a spot of the brawns about him when it comes to the delivery. He's got the grunt in him. Krishna Alistair said if B. Kelly didn't get out, Caloundra would still be 0 wickets down. That's some outstanding stat work.
I think everyone's after your job, Statman.
Mick Sobey said, well, I know you're not at home, but I won't downgrade. Ooh, ouch. Trimmed the bus over me there.
I think they just want a bit of like Max's lunch money, actually.
And Bubba G said, who lasted more balls yesterday, Jez or Kiwi? That was Jez. I mean, technically Kiwi was out there and watched other people face balls, but personally, just the one for himself. It was a golden innings, you'd have to say. So we will give you an official score update.
3 for 26. That's the end of the power play. 3 for 26 off 6 overs.
And this should be...
Looks like
Dom Taylor coming on to bowl. Bowl some tweakers.
Last time he featured on here, he bowled very well.
Well, given that they've steamrolled most of the teams so far this year, I think everyone's bowled pretty well and batted pretty well. What's going to happen here? Taylor into Underhill. The skipper, Frodo, is out there.
26 Dotty's in now, 26, keep building it in.
He's coming off the back of a 3 for 6 in his last T20.
It's handy.
He's been amongst the wickets as well this season with 15 and an average of 12.
Nice. Underhill on strike. He's played that square for 1. Pretty well set field. Going to be hard to score runs. Caloundra do have the fact that Hill is still out there scratching away. If he does get going, things could change in a hurry.
Could go uphill.
Really? I mean, his favourite side is the leg side, and that is a long boundary down there, so he might get tired.
Will be difficult for him to get boundaries. Tewantin-Noosa have looks like they've been studying where he hits the ball.
Well, you'd want to. Oh, it's got through.
Lewis ball there, diving in the field.
It was a bit of a harbour bridge. Didn't quite make it.
It was a Lanno fall, I felt.
No, I don't dive anymore. It's more of a controlled demolition. Fielding.
Good cricket all round there.
And the end of the over.
I make that 3 for 29 off 7.
Thank you, Statman Jack. Statistics tell us that live sport is the absolute best place to advertise while there's live sport.
7 overs down. 29 runs. 3 wickets is probably the most important part of all of those numbers so far.
Yes.
Especially the batsmen that have got out. One of them being Kelly. The other one have been Gibbs, was it?
Gibbsy.
Key wicket there. Looks like the skipper Danian's on to bowl.
Good old... is that Denian?
No, that doesn't look like Denian.
No.
It is, number
It
19.
is. We've got the catapult. Can always tell, only takes 1 ball.
It looks very interesting, but it is actually a good...
Proven scientific thing.
It's proven to be good.
Well, he normally starts a little bit more regular, and then he brings the pause into the operation. Whoa.
He's attempted to take out Hill
Yeah,
there.
he's gone the legs tackle. You give away 6 to go if you're not off his legs quick enough.
He's gone out for the ankle breaker.
6 again, possibly, that's what I meant. There we go. I don't think that's deep enough. Can catch. Is that Benny Lachlan going from...
Bowler to fielder.
Yeah, well, the last few overs, he's gone from on the boundary at...
Fine leg.
Yeah.
To on the boundary at long on.
Yes. There we go. He's not got enough on that, and he knew it. Just snuck around the corner there to see that. Oh, here we go. We'll go to a different angle. See what the back of his neck looks like taking a catch. There we go. Well done.
Comfortable.
You mocking our camera operators?
Only a little bit.
I think they do a great job.
Well, without them, we wouldn't get many of the moving pictures, that's for sure.
Caloundra are in a bit of a trouble spot here. 4 for 30. And some of their key batsmen are not at the crease.
That was Hill, wasn't it?
That was Hill.
Yeah.
That's not good. I was
enough,
hoping to see him tee off again.
The timer is on.
Hill and Underhill were up there batting.
Yes.
And we've got Overhill walking out to bat now.
Are you calling him old? Is that what you're doing?
It's number 14 coming out to bat.
Well, this fella's quite cross that you've called him over the hill. Although it's not quite cross, it's decross. Thank you.
Because no one else was doing it.
Thought I'd just leave it. And there's
A similar...
split the field, I think. Oh. He's bringing the heat.
He's bringing in his experience in the field.
He's
on
lifting his
display.
teammates onto his shoulders. So just the one there.
Dylan Cross got a 71 not out in the first round of second division this season.
Nice.
Well, Denian brought himself on to bowl. Seemed to be the right thing to do.
Seems to always be the right thing to do, really.
Denian gets wickets.
And Caboolture's got something to say about that.
Yes. Very Maroochydore-like appeal over there. Either that or they all got scared at the same time. One run. Applause from the grandstand.
Looks to be the end of the over.
Make that 4 for 32, possibly.
Number 4,327.
Yeah, get on with it.
Do some sponsorship at Telestream TV. Sponsor at telestream.tv. That good enough? I'm done.
Hey.
Welcome back.
I didn't even realise that, sorry. We'll go to another camera.
Looks like Dom Taylor's going to continue bowling from the commentary end.
That looks like a shot I've played before.
Sorry about that, Lanno. I didn't realise that you were trying to take a drink in the ad break.
I think I managed to disguise everything. I love the fact that Jack has decided that the most non-permanent structure is the end that the bowling's from, and that's out.
Another wicket. That's not good for Tewantin-Noosa. Sorry, not good for Caloundra. It's probably pretty good for Tewantin-Noosa.
Something tells me that the wheels that fell off the bus earlier that Max was driving
have been lost.
I think it's turned into some kind of tyre wholesaling business out there. Sure, Mick Sobey will have something to say about that.
Now that is a
Look at that. What a great cam work. Cam work.
Nice braining there, Lanno.
That's all right.
Give me a run for my money.
Someone's got to pick up on what you're dropping.
Dom Taylor in the wickets again. 2 for.
I've got to say, Tewantin-Noosa, not making a lot of noise out there. Just seem to be going about it as though it's a standard day in the life of Tewantin-Noosa.
Well, they don't know what a loss feels like so far this season.
Oh, I think they do.
Patman's asking, will Caloundra still be in before Patman goes live?
A very good question.
Good question, Patman.
There's 14 minutes left.
It's he's taking a driving buses there. Looks like we need to get someone onto working for us, taking drinks around the field.
That's a
The
dot.
New batsman was number 12 for Caloundra.
That would be Dowd, 18th birthday. I always knew it was him.
Get the plaster out.
Oh, decided not to try and go deep downtown there. And Mick Sobey's not going to let you forget your big call, Maxie.
What did I say?
Well, he's saying it was a great call, second ball into the innings. Oh, good keepering work.
Good glove work there from the skipper.
That's the skipper?
The keeper, sorry.
That's Pine.
It could be the skipper.
Well, there's no point to long after it's happened. Josh Wilkinson, he's almost begging for a dad joke here. There is no way a Sunshine Coast umpire is giving that out as a stumping. No way. Josh Wilkinson, Caloundra alumni, has said TNT have blown up the Caloundra innings, and then he said himself, dad joke. Dad joke! So there we go.
It's always better when they admit it's a dad joke.
Yep. And Bubba G, as always, late to the party, said it's dynamite. No, Bubba, you're not getting anything for that. Sorry.
Do you know that in juniors, they teach the Tewantin-Noosa players to sing TNT Dynamite after they win?
I really can't think of anything better than that.
It's their team song.
I'm prepared to admit to everyone that I was just about to look at the teams sheet that we've got here, which is on a clipboard, a piece of paper, and I was about to swipe down on it to refresh it.
Come on, Rog.
begging Roger.
Willing to do anything, I think, here for another wicket.
I think so.
Sounding like it.
They'll be appealing like Maroochydore soon.
Oh, he's brought out the paws.
He's chasing the five for then. If he's brought the paws out,
He's only got one.
he's always in there and about it. Last year, he had
He'll
him.
take bowlers off that are looking like getting a wicket.
That's why he took Benny Lachlan off.
It's like someone that Lanno may have played against.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's rocked back.
Good use of the feet there.
The captain's decided he's going to have to take control of this innings. Mr. Underhill.
Good in, Cobb. Come on. Yes, Cobb.
I think he'll just be looking to play some sensible shots and build up.
That's probably why they're not doing so well.
Could you describe to me what one of them looks like?
Along the ground, like that one he played before.
Nope, it's not ringing any bells over here, sorry. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Have you ever hit one on the ground?
Not deliberately, no.
Well, I mean, they are sensible, even if they are not deliberate, I suppose.
I remember when you played cricket, you were running a side business in laundry. In hanging it out towards slip, I believe.
Well,
That's where all those lawsuits came from, isn't it?
Well, it was laundry and supplying foodstuffs to Chinese takeaway businesses, particularly for their Peking dishes.
Fortunately, I hung up the boots at that business. Now run over by my dad.
Back after this break.
No, I'm not going to a break.
Oh, well, I'll tell you that it's 5 for 33 then. So we're still persisting with the spin because it's been hard to get away and it's taking wickets. Maybe 5 for 34. That's what I should have said.
A good run there in the end. Was a bit of a stutter in the run, but they got through fine.
Taking up a career in rapping, are you, Jack?
Well, it's coming up to Christmas.
I didn't want to press that, but I felt I had to. Ooh.
Tight bowling here from Dom Taylor.
In my head, I had a flashback to the shot I would have played yesterday, and then I realised that that's how I got out. Still would have played it. Oh, there was the stumping. Had it just got through.
I think that may have hit his glove or...
I think it hit his pad on the way through.
Hit a few things. I must say, it was great playing yesterday with a few new faces, a few old faces, some good chat.
Nothing like playing with the old boys at cricket.
There he goes again, calling people old.
I've just been
He's
watching Chatty too much.
It's like Chatty's here with us.
in spirit.
Old Chad. Good on you, Chad.
Forever known as Chad to Maroochydore, but Chatty to everyone else, I think.
Exactly. Good arm. It's been kept down to 1. We will have a score update from the other game for you, probably somewhere near the end of the over, possibly.
What over is it?
Oh, you know, 10.4, so we've missed it by 1 over.
I don't know.
Oh, caught and bowled. There we go.
He's not going to drop that.
Nope, not off your own bowling unless you're Lanno.
Or Seth.
True.
Let's go for a different replay. See if this one got it.
6 for 36. He's just in 2 minds, went to turn around the corner, leading edge. I'd like to say I haven't played that shot a lot, but yeah, I have. Leading edge. Big good celebration. It looks uncomfortable to do.
Comfortable catch in the end for Dom Taylor.
Yes.
Won't get many easier than that.
Maybe we could get a quick update on the score of the other ground now.
Yes, so Maroochydore are 3 for 37. They've been taking things steady after losing 3 early wickets. We're 11.1 overs in at the moment. They do have a bit of firepower left.
New batsman in is Tebby. The burglar is going to try and steal some runs.
Or provide some wickets to his collection.
Maybe I'll grab one of these water bottles and I might run one out to Tebby and just give him the email again.
Surely number 17 from Tewantin-Noosa wants to come and have a chat with us.
He's flat out running water.
Yeah, it's got to be more fun sitting under here throwing people under buses than running water out.
He's probably not allowed to hang out over here. He looks like he's about 43 and 11 feet tall. I think he's only 11 years old.
I think he's meant to be on the basketball court.
He should be. I believe that might be Harry.
Harry Lee.
Yep. Still a junior. A fearsome sight if you're a junior, I won't lie.
So like
this time.
Bowling change here. We've got Benny Lachlan coming back on from the far end.
It just doesn't stop, does it?
I think the skipper might have decided that he wasn't going to get any more wickets.
Or he's just going to wait till
Benny gets one more.
another wicket, and then he's going to bring himself back on from the other end. Well, how many is Dom bowled? He must be
3.
3, so he's still got 1 left. Benny Lachlan in. I don't think that went where it was meant to go.
Squirted off the edge of his bat.
So it's Dowd. Dowd down the other end there. It's a Caloundra supporter over at the grandstand. It's just said, what's the score? Oh, that's not good. I think Bubba needs to pick up his stat game if he wants to take Statman's job. He's feeding us stats we can grab off My Cricket ourselves and are doing. Come on, Bubba. You can do better than that. He did mention Brent Mackey.
That's a stat.
With his 5 for 7 yesterday.
Did he get a 5 for again?
That's how he rolls. Oh, that is just clear, I think.
He's just chipped it over the fielder there.
Won't
Skipper.
go. You're going to have to run for 2. 2 taken.
I think if Denian was about 2 metres back, he might have caught that.
Yes, Denian would have probably taken that if he was a few metres deeper. I get the feeling this could go for years.
Well, I think that could have gone for 4 if you had to hit it harder.
Oh,
Squared him up there a bit.
That could have got him out court if it caught the edge there.
I feel like Statman's playing the game that that my parents play when they get introduced to someone who pronounces their name differently. Go, well, that's not how I say it, so I'm going to go on saying it how I say it. Oh, that's couldn't be runs. Ah, they've got the sweeper down there, the outside edge. Probably not a bad idea in a T20.
That looks to be the end of the over.
I'll have an updated score very shortly. Is 6 for 39, maybe 6 for 40.
6 for 30.
Uh-huh. Thank you, Statman Jack. Statistics tell us that live sport is the absolute best place to advertise while there's live sport.
6 for 40 is the score.
I think you said that right as we went to the break.
No, I said it could be 39. Found another run during the break. 12 overs down. Some work to be done.
Yes.
Need another 84 runs here, Caloundra, for the remaining 8 overs.
Well, 10 and a bit per over. That's doable.
Definitely have to up the run rate.
It's mathematically possible. Probably not going to happen in that fashion. Speaking of mathematics, Chris Dellett was giving a masterclass last night here at the clubhouse. If you bump into him, ask him about his cross multiplication checking method. It's quite the thing. Apparently, the most important thing is that you already have the answer, and then it works perfectly. Sometimes.
It's always a good and helpful thing to have.
Yeah. Oh.
Tell you what, that's not even leg before wicket, that's ribs.
It was certainly down there. This will be the last over for Dom Taylor. Bowling straight through.
He's got very impressive figures so far.
It's nice of you to notice. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Oh, figures. Gotcha. He has been hitting the gym, apparently. So he'll appreciate that you've spotted that. Taylor in. And Dowd winding up.
For that.
I think if he had hit that, that could have gone a long way.
Possibly.
Insight here that you're not going to find anywhere else, people. Dowd looking like he's trying to hit that to his 18th birthday, which is today.
The plasterboard inside the field stopped that one.
Absolutely.
I think if that hadn't have been quite so much off the bat, probably would have missed it.
Dad joke!
You've definitely had that coming for a while. It's like you've decided, I reckon I can take the next 5 comments off.
Well, it's just the way that a few comments that came through. Oh, if this happened, then this would have happened. So I thought I'd just see how much commentary I could do like that.
Yes.
Oh, if he had hit that better, it could have been 4. If he had hit that better, it could have been 6.
If he'd played that exactly how he played it, what we just described happening would have happened. Oh, that's clear.
That's over the top.
It was a spectacular non-dive, though. If you're not going to dive, that's how you do it. Looks like a salmon heading back upstream to spawn.
Well, it looks like that fielder hasn't been counting the top balls.
Well, if he has, he hasn't been counting the overs.
Well, the umpire just said that's 13 overs gone and we're in the 14th. So I've got some updating to do. Overthrows.
Bit of a misfield there.
Misfield there from Officer.
As they say in the game, OTs.
Oh, the captain won't be happy.
That'd be Jack, who's the captain today for Tewantin?
Jacob.
Jacob, you say?
First name basis now.
Right, I see you managed to sidestep that one. Surprised you didn't call him Jacob or something.
Well, if he had gotten that wrong, he could have been in trouble.
Speaking of trouble.
He might have bowled his ball over here, possibly.
Oh, he's got hold of that. If he hadn't have hit that, he might have got bowled.
I was going to say, he could have got on that bit better and it might have gone over the fielder.
You're advertising cheese over there. You go for the strangest sponsorship sometimes. That'll be wide.
Ooh. Yeah, if that had been a bit straighter.
He'd put the pause in and then the quicker ball. Because he'll do the pause and the slower ball, the pause and the flighted ball. That was the pause and the quicker ball.
Oh, you'd think that would take a bit of the momentum out. Maybe if he didn't do the pause, it could have gone even quicker.
There we go. There's the slower one. If he went and maybe if Tewantin-Noosa, if they win this, they could do a tour of America and then it could be pause across America while Deanian is playing cricket.
Joke!
He's going to need to take his own sound effects with him. Well, that was a shot to play.
Yes.
Thought it's about time we talked about something that did happen. In case the people at home are getting a bit confused. What world am I in here?
Well, if there wasn't a wide in there, if there was a wide in there, there'd be another ball in this over.
So there's a possibility that it's 6 for 49 or 6 for 50.
Well, if you were scoring correctly, you'd know.
6 for 50.
Just looking to confirm with my cricket. There we go. See, I knew these things.
How are our likes doing? 6 likes. Thanks so much. Probably half one per one of my comments there.
We've got one of our...
I think if more people were liking, then we'd probably have more likes.
Possibly. Could be less.
But here's a genuine one. If we get 300 streams, if we get 300 subscribers by the end of the season, we will be giving away a GoPro.
With batteries.
And depending on finances, maybe a helmet.
Preloaded footage of great shots. We'll have to go and film that somewhere.
Might need to get Max to go out and have a bat then.
Yes, that's right, Jack.
I'd like to take this moment to welcome Dirty Dan to the chat.
Dr. Dirty Dan.
Thanks for joining us, you mysterious gentleman. Oh, that should be taken by the keeper. Call it Piney. Taken.
I'm not sure if we need a replay on that one, do we?
That's Jared Officer on from this other end. Breakthrough straight away. And it looks like Max's tyre-changing service has booked in the Caloundra team after a very early wrong booking of Tewantin-Noosa. That doesn't get McSoby commenting. Nothing will.
Just a quick update from the Maroochydore game. They are 3 for 60 off 14.3 overs and need 14 runs to win.
Wow. Who would have thought it would be that close?
Mm.
It's not really that close, really, is it? Whoa, looks like Caloundra have dug deep and decided they're going to have to bring out the helmet.
The yellow man strikes again.
They're like, you know what the Lighthouses need? Another lighthouse.
This is Bailey and the helmet of requirement. They've borrowed that from the set of Harry Potter and the game of cricket we never played. Coming soon to a streaming service near you. Dirty Dan, Dr. Dirty Dan, appreciating his warm welcome.
Did
welcome, mate.
Did Lanno mention you on the kitchen sink this week?
Being someone that takes notice of certain things to do with the way people write and the way they spell things, I've picked up something, Dr. Dirty Dan. I think I know what club you play for. I don't think Dan is your name. Maybe Dirty's your game, but not Dan. Oh, that's a good leave.
Through the kitchen sink at that one.
He did.
Looked like a Liam Baker shot, actually.
Don't know what you're talking about. Didn't hit any 7-11s nearby.
Or the wickets.
It's always exciting when Liam's got the bat in his hand. Oh. Mind you, Liam has taken to living his cricketing run scoring through other people by giving his bats to other people to score runs with.
I tell you what, though. I thought he was on form yesterday. He blocked 2 balls in a row. His first 2 balls.
Ooh, didn't
What
get
the
out.
you talking about? Liam Baker? They've gone the appeal to stop the wide. Oh, I must have flicked something.
I think Liam got out 3rd ball, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
2 blocks.
It's, you know, he was walking to the middle of the pitch, and I said, well, he normally blocks the first one and then goes after the second one. Then he blocked the second one, and I said, oh, we could be in for a long innings. And what do you know? It was one of his longest innings in a while.
That's not good.
Who says we only throw one team under a bus?
We are multi-denominational. Whoa, chat.
Is there a burn?
Dr. Dirty Dan, well, Lanno isn't in charge of my kitchen sinks anymore. Pete McCauley's back. Uh-oh.
Is he playing in the women's comp?
I think you're talking about Dr. Dirty
I
Dan
was,
there,
yes.
not Pete McCauley. So Pete McCauley's in the chat. How's that other game looking, Lanno? Is Pete got to make the drive down?
He should be.
Well, Jack will get back to us shortly on that, I think. We're about due an update at the 15 over mark, which we've just gone past. Pete McCauley, huge amount of traffic towards Cabo. Won't be making it today, lads. Khan the Swanzo. Oh,
That
you
was a
are
good
kidding
catch.
me.
What a catch.
And
The skipper of yesteryear is a good cover for that.
I think
I didn't get a replay on that one. Sorry, boys.
Well, Jared Officer not going to be happy with you. If you want to see that again,
watch the stream again.
go to the
well,
little
it
cog.
didn't even come up live on the actual catch. It was fantastic camera work. But
Doesn't
you would have
exist
had to
anywhere.
be sitting right here on the couch like Pete McCauley won't be.
Oh, well, we just saw it. Pete McCauley, Jackie Porter going well at the moment from My Cricket Scores. That'll be the other game.
Just an update on the other game. They need 2 runs to win.
And Adam Russell, welcome to the chat, said nice lid, Bales.
Ollie's going to be joined by another Lighthouse here.
Oh, no.
Double lid in it. Is there still
Does
players
that,
on
does
the
that
field?
cancel itself out?
There is.
There is still players and umpires over there.
Very good. Well,
Maybe our cameraman can do a bit of a camera flex over there.
see what's going on the other ground.
What we got?
Engage the hyperflex
Oh,
drive.
he's honing in on the helmet at the moment. It looks
And
like
go further, go further.
The Lighthouses just
All
on
the
camera
way
there.
through to the next game.
he just doesn't listen to you, Lanno.
No,
maybe
he
maybe go a
doesn't.
bit further there, Jesse, if you could, please.
If you do it now that you've said it. No, he's on the wrong camera.
He comes in the bell here.
That's all he's got. Ooh, Yorker.
Oh,
No run.
I think he's not on
that's
the
right.
super.
He's not on the super zoom camera.
No. That's all right. Well, this new batsman, is this DeCowie?
I believe it is DeCowie. Number 16, sorry. I think that's DeCowie.
It is indeed. See if he's got a foot stomp for the ball.
Pick of the bowlers from Caloundra's innings with the ball.
The pause catapult. Right. There we go. Jake Deanian. Slower ball.
Helped around the corner there from DeCowie.
Caloundra just finding it difficult to get the ball away, to get this run rate up to a chaseable total.
In other news, Maroochydore has won the T20 against Caboolture.
Have they?
They just hit a boundary to win it then.
I was asking.
Oh, you're
Has
kidding
he
me.
just taken another one?
He has,
You're
and
kidding me.
unfortunately...
Did we get that one?
No. Just
Looks
having some
like-
slight technical issues. I might have to go and do some producing at some point
I
here.
think we might have lost one subscriber in Jared Officer.
Oh, well.
Two
He'll have to take some in the next match.
two classic catches.
Oh, steady on.
I think he deserves a rename to the
Well, that
hand.
was about an inch off the ground, falling away to his right.
Well, yeah, well, he was falling away to his right.
Your likes are going to be falling away by the sound of things.
It's all right. He's got to watch my kitchen sink if he wants to get mentioned. Oh, and the lighthouses, they're coming out of everywhere.
They must have just taken all the helmets off the charge. That's why the later batsmen have got them. That one's fully charged. Look at that. Number 9.
Maroochydore and Caboolture shaking hands. Caboolture, unfortunately, not going to be playing on their oval number 1 today.
Is this the POM coming out, or is this...
Cockram, I believe it is. Number 10.
It is the POM.
I think if all things align correctly here, we're going to be seeing a rematch of last year's T20 final.
We know what happened there.
Tewantin-Noosa took home the victory against Maroochydore last year.
They did with Dad's Army.
Spoilers. I was going to watch that stream next.
If you do want to watch it, you can go back and watch it from last year. In the break between games.
Just
You
belt,
know, I
belt
reckon-
yourself in the head before you watch it.
I reckon if I subscribed,
You would be able to know.
Oh, it's well left.
I'd be notified.
Would you? And then you'd know.
Well, isn't that where the no from notified comes from?
No.
To fly.
No to everything.
It's just disappointing.
We'll all get through it together. This is Officer. Can catch, can bowl a slow ball in it. Oh, did that carry?
Just fell short.
No, I don't think it did.
Oh,
Oh, he's giving it. There we go. And
Well, let's have a look at that again.
that's game. He's definitely hit it.
Well, that camera didn't get it. Let's go.
Let's try a different
try
camera,
this
shall we?
one.
And ooh,
it's a close call for a catch, that one.
I think he did get it though.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
I
gloves
think
are
that's the
under
right
it.
call.
Gloves are definitely under it.
Well, games aplenty here.
So through to the final, it will be Tewantin-Noosa finishing on top and going into the final as favourites, you'd have to say, to play Maroochydore coming up this afternoon in, what, half an hour?
What's the time?
12:15.
Oh, it's going to be about an hour.
There we go.
About an hour's break.
About an
Because
hour.
that stream will be starting at 1:10.
Well, should we give the listeners a bit of a break from our good selves?
We'll give ourselves a break from the good listeners.
We'll give ourselves a break from our good selves even.
Sounds fantastic.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. It has been a fun-filled stream. Let's just see if there's any last comments to be thrown out.
So, in summary, Caloundra appears to have been all out. I don't know why it's only 9 down there.
Yes, I was waiting on updates, so let's just throw another wicket in for the heck of things and make it all out, shall we?
Yes, but yeah, all out chasing down Tewantin-Noosa's 123. So, thank you so much for joining us. Remember, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, the notification bell, to be notified. As to upcoming streams, because we've got grand final in about an hour, and after that we're going to have Pink Stumps, which is the ladies competition starting next week, and some other games, some finals, lots of things coming up. Best way to know about it is hit that subscribe button, and you'll also be notified about the chance to win a GoPro and potentially a helmet.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe some runs with it.
So we'll see you in about an hour.
Yeah.
Look forward to it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us. What do you got to say to finish off, Lanno?
Take it easy, but take it anyway.
See you in an hour.
You've nailed that, Jack.